a shot of beer.
Let's do some shots.
60 minutes, 60 mashups, 60 shots. Ready to play?
You ready?
Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Blame it on the booze, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the drug, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. 1, then comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl ass jiggle like she want more. Like she a groupie and I ain't even know it. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back.
When I walk in the club, all eyes on me. I'm with the party rock crew, all drinks are free. We like Ciroc, we love Patron. We came to party rock, everybody is on.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop, no. I'm alive, I'm alive. And I'm loving every second, minute, hour, 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 hour. That
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am Jesse Goku, also known as El Rey de Mexico, El Oso, El Único, the People's Champ. Also joining me today, shut up. Joining us today are the man with the plan, Keyblade Sonic, the one, the only,
time.
on time and eating, the one, the only, SJ, also eating.
Tamales.
And the man who we are here to gather around because we care and we're worried about him. And it's his final day drinking until the end of October. So he'll be drinking today. He'll be like, he'll start off like, yeah, you know, I'm co-host of the podcast. And then he'll, at the end of the podcast, he'll be like, Sasuke.
Fuck you, Goku, you
Fuck you,
bastard.
The one, the only, the man with the plan, Jace.
Another man with a plan.
My plan is longer and more convoluted.
His plan is to drink.
I'm eating liquid.
And joining us once again is our guest, our guestest with the mestest.
What?
I don't know.
A guest of the best.
I improv and I didn't improv very good that time.
The best guest who isn't wearing a vest.
The only guest.
Why would you change that?
The only guest that we have from Florida that can come on the podcast and talk about Florida. The one, the only, from the Ravens flock, Juan.
How's it going? I could change the whole wearing a vest thing. I'm literally, my closet's right over here.
Oh, please don't
Give me
change in
5
front of us.
seconds.
We'll have to change our intro.
I won't change in front of you. I'll stop the camera for a minute and then come back and voila, I'll be changed.
Just teleport into new clothes. That's a cool power to have.
So, some folks run off of piss and vinegar. I run off of candy and caffeine.
Candy and caffeine, you say?
So you're a 13-year-old. Okay.
No, I am a type 1 diabetic.
Oh, yeah.
We got people saying, hey, chat says, hey, Dylan says, sup. Black Sonic's being an ass again on the chat. Dee says, hola.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody said first, so nobody gets the award.
Dandy said it.
Nobody said first.
15 messages later.
Because no one else said it, so Dandelion gets it again.
I had a
I
friend
didn't.
who wanted to tell Dee
Once I
Dee.
got to DD, I stopped looking at the comments.
I had a friend who used to call herself Dee Dee. She was kind of nuts, and then she ran off to Texas, or is she in Arizona? I don't remember.
Goku, translate for us.
Even I missed that because of poor mic quality. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mitchell's here, so we have our horrible debate, and we have to hear about news from Florida. I can barely contain my enthusiasm. Ari's here. All right, man. So before we,
What's up, guys?
so what's going? Okay, so before we start with our topics, all right, Sonic, what do we got today? What's the skinny on video games and everything geekdom?
Nintendo dropped the news this morning that tomorrow at 9 a.m. Texas time, they'll be revealing the 7th fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It will be a 3-minute long video. Proceed. Following that, they'll talk to the director. He's going to give a brief message. So, place your bets. What's the character?
There is a very strong rumor that the character is from Overwatch.
Heard that too. People are leaning towards Monster Hunter because the Monster Hunter game just came announced for the Switch coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
A Pokemon because of yesterday's Direct. Another one, Crash Bandicoot, because the game coming out on Friday. So they thought, a little timing.
I think it's gonna be Overwatch because the same source that reported it is also the same source that reported Terry Bogard, and they were like, right.
Right, but sometimes you never know. You never know, and also because they did a video. Did you know Gaming did a video about like the history of Smash Ultimate leaks and rumors and all that? That sometimes you may have a high reputation of being correct. That one prediction can be, can bring it down a bit.
Sakurai can be like, fuck you, and then ruin it.
Yeah, just to spite everybody. He's like, stand for Hong Kong.
Yeah. Anything else going on in the wonderful world of geekdom before we go ahead and get started on our dumpster fire of a podcast?
Also, for the Spider-Man, the game that came out in 2018 for the PS4 is getting remastered for the PS5. It will come with Miles Morales, and a lot of people are talking about it because they changed the face of Peter Parker. They replaced it with a different actor, and people say he looks like Tom Holland.
Does look like Tom Holland.
I haven't seen it. I'll definitely look at the pictures later.
So there you go.
There you go. That's the skinny. That's the skinny. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So for those of you that didn't watch us yesterday because of the debate, for those of you that don't know, we found out yesterday that Florida has officially gone into phase 3 for reopening the state. So now businesses are allowed to operate at 50 to 100% capacity. This includes bars and restaurants, and we also found out that the mandate to requires you to wear a mask is no longer mandatory. It is now optional. That's what we read. I don't know if it's true. That's why we got our expert here. So, Juan, shed some light. What's going on in Florida?
First off, shedding some light right there. Bam.
Quality light.
All the light. J.J. Abrams. He does all my fixtures. Number 2, you wanted a vet? Here's the vet. Number 3, when it comes to Florida, holy fucking... Please excuse me on that, but oh my god. Okay.
Wait, did you censor yourself?
Yeah, like what happened there?
No, I said holy fucking crap.
Yeah, because no, but like as soon as you said crap, it cut out.
Yeah,
so it sounded like you censored yourself.
Oh really? Oh well, I guess I inadvertently censored myself. I don't know.
Or Zoom did it. Fuck you, Zoom.
Yeah, probably Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom just pretty much said.
No, it's like Zoom. It's the FBI agent. He doesn't want you leaking out information about Florida. You guys are like a test subject, and you guys are a test dummy now.
Okay, I would like to take a moment and offer everyone a toast to the death of the Sunshine State.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this sober. We're gonna talk about all that shit today.
Florida becoming the world's largest open graveyard because this idiot of a governor that we got, Ron DeSantis, is so busy stroking off that orange Cheetos shriveled little
He's trying to get some of that majestic Cheeto Puff dust on his face, like.
Yeah, no, that's what happens. It doesn't come out in the liquid form. It comes out it's milk, like dry milk. You ever dry milk on its own? It's disgusting. So here's plus. We gave you alligators. We gave you the Florida Man.
Should eat them alligators.
We gave you MegaCon Orlando, which then got bought off by a giant conglomerate from China. And we gave you that one lucky mofo who somehow landed Bindi Irwin. Okay? Like he came from Florida. The dude that Steve Irwin's daughter's engaged to. He's a Florida man.
Did you mention The Rock?
That's the craziest thing that Australia could get was a Florida man.
We also gave you Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Rock
the Boulder.
Did you just say you said Rock the Dwayne Johnson?
Rock the Johnson Dwayne.
Yes.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Rock the Johnson Dwayne.
For those of you that the Rock Dwayne Johnson, the most electrifying man in all entertainment, the people's champion himself, is from Florida.
I believe.
Yep.
I believe
Who 21 years ago did the best people's elbow in the history.
So smooth.
I believe he would refer to himself as the jabroni beaten, pie-eating, trailblazing, eyebrow-raising, most electrifying man in all of sports and entertainment.
Yes,
Now,
it's all. No, it's not sports entertainment.
You're welcome.
It's all entertainment. All entertainment now.
Sports and entertainment.
Right. But yes, The Rock is from Florida. For those of you that didn't know.
All good things must come to an end, and now Florida will as well, because apparently, if you take a look at the electoral map from 2016 for the state of Florida and look at it county by county, you're going to see a couple blue splotches surrounded by an ocean of red stupidity. I'm sorry for getting political, but I already opened up my booze earlier, so I guess I'm
just as long as you're not like.
And furthermore,
I don't know.
No, but it's terrifying how much ignorance goes into the governance of our state, and a lot of it comes from even more ignorant folks demanding shit when they don't know better. So I will say to you all, it's been nice knowing you. It's been nice being able to participate in the geek community.
Bye, Florida.
Bye, Florida. People in the chat are like fucking savage. Bye, Florida.
You have room in Texas, but only for like 5 of you.
Okay, yeah, no, we'll take the people from the Ravens flock.
About the Saw, Florida.
So to Florida.
No, we don't want people from Florida. We want The Rock, and we want the people from the Ravens flock, and everybody else is fucked.
Okay, there's like 10 of us in the Ravens flock.
We'll make an exception.
Everyone gets a plus. You get a +1. Everyone gets a +1.
Yeah, everybody gets +1. Plus, it's The Rock. You can't.
No, The Rock is fine. He lives in LA. He was just born in Florida. He's already gone. So that's that.
That man is so popular. Every town is his hometown.
Right. Exactly.
When you bring your own gym with you, every place is home.
Okay, but
I'll drink to that.
So, like, is it true that most businesses are now going to open? Because let's face it, most businesses are not going to open at 50%. They're going to open at 100%.
They're going to open up bars, restaurants, nightclubs. They're going to open it all up at 100%. They're going to have, like, they've already started with, like, when it comes to the operating hours at, like, your local Walmart, for example. When the pandemic started off, they shut down at 8 o'clock Eastern time every day, no matter what. Usually, you don't see a Walmart shut down until like 3 in the morning. And
yeah, I know
the last week or
that
so,
shit has been throwing me off this whole year. I used to go to Walmart like at 1 or 2 in the morning because I loved it.
Yeah.
And now I got to go during the day when it's packed.
Nowadays, they're kind of easing on it. They're actually allowed. It opens later, so it should be open. It's just starting to get back to normal, even though not wise to.
Right. There are some bars in Houston opening up, but they're claiming they have food now.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
yeah, because I totally want bar food and bar drinks while we've got goddamn COVID going on. I don't think so, buddy.
Well, like, we can totally go out, and, like, now we're not just in danger of catching herpes, but we can also catch COVID.
It'll be so hot. I'm going to put it up on my story here. So
All we need to do is just drink some Lysol, and that's all we need to do.
Can I get a shot of Lysol and tequila? I'm trying to be safe.
With a Tide Pod
Hold on to
topper.
that Lysol remark until we get to the politics later, until we get to the debate later. Hold on to that because that's one of my favorites. But
How much like caution tape do we have? Can we rope off like the entire border
The
of
entire
Florida
state.
and just like this is a hazardous
It
zone?
doesn't need to be the entire state, just the part of the state that's touching the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Yes,
We don't want- we don't want
I
the
agree with
sea
John.
light getting anywhere
If
near
Florida's
there.
the wiener,
no, I'm still
We'll give you the date. Like this is the last day. We'll ship you out in a cargo container or
Out.
something.
yeah.
We'll send some sea-doos over.
we're gonna build that wall, but around Florida,
Uh-huh.
and then we're gonna put a
Put
sign that
land-
says
sea mines.
closed. We're gonna
Put
put a
sea
sign on
mines
the
in
wall
the
that says
ocean.
closed, so when people from Florida try to leave, they realize the rest of the country is closed and they have to go home.
Uh-huh.
That logic
But I
would work.
did tell you that we gave you Florida Man. There's a reason why Florida Man is okay. You think he's gonna look at a closed sign?
You think he could read?
Actually, it's like a bad meme from Arthur.
This guy can't stop me because
I
I can't.
can't read.
Oh, I'm so
I like the
sorry.
King of the Hill version.
I apologize to all of our viewers and community members. I apologize for my offensive statement for automatically assuming that people from Florida could read.
Like, I can take that because I was actually born and raised in New York and I moved there for some years
Give me a
ago.
sec. I'll be back on. I'll be on my laptop already set up.
Oh, God.
I just got back from Florida, and I can say that the Key West, Marathon, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami were very good with face mask mandate.
Good.
I mean,
Like how long
The
ago?
county I'm at, where Tampa is, Hillsborough County, we're trying to keep that shit under wraps. We're trying to keep things like working functionally, even though they're trying to say like, oh, everyone open up at 100%. Our county board and the commissioners for that, they're all like, motherfucker, you crazy? Look at this. You think it's over just because you say so? Has it been cured? No.
I think in the statement that they released, they said that local counties still have like authority to restrict it as much as they wanted, but their general statement was
Yeah,
everything
but you've
is
seen the
open.
videos where local city councils were voting to even turn it into a mandate, and all the people were like, "You can't make this a mandate," and blah blah blah. It's against God and all that bullshit.
My
It's like,
constitutional rights.
Like these
what the fuck are you talking about?
these idiots will not step out of their house to interact with another human being to save their lives. But damn it all, if the government come down on you with some terrible proclamation, and so they will move heaven and earth to come out and complain and show the world the unyielding greatness of their ignorance and stupidity. And they don't mind being recorded for all this shit. There is this video clip for this one lady who was a county governor, who was a county member somewhere, I think, in South Dakota, and they were representing like Transgender Awareness Month, and she was like the only transgender person there. No, she was the only LGBT person there, and these yokels come out of nowhere to shout at this woman and shout at her about like, oh no, this is against God. You can't force me to salute that. She shut their shit down in no time flat. And that's in South Dakota. The Dakota that no one goes to unless they absolutely have to.
They go to the South Dakota.
No, that's
to
the
go
north
through
one.
to other
The north
places.
one is that no one goes to unless they absolutely have to.
North
There's some
Dakota
people
or
in
West? Was it East Montana or West Montana? I forget.
wait,
how-
why y'all
question.
talking about Dakota?
East Montana.
Why y'all talking about Dakota?
It's East Montana. North Dakota is
It's
East
an example.
Montana.
Wait, why?
It's just an example, buddy. Like, if it's happening that badly up there,
Yeah.
imagine how dumb and how bad the swarm of hicks down here in Florida
The
is.
swarm of hick. Just
Yeah,
hick.
some states have
Plural.
mosquitoes. Florida has Floridians.
Floridians.
My rights.
Hicks. I just love that fucking word, hicks.
God help.
If we're gonna send people from Florida anywhere, if we're gonna get rid of the thing, send people anywhere, We should send them to Alaska. We got to send them to Alaska.
We should try space first.
Actually, yes.
If anyone can survive there, it's
space
Floridians.
costs money, and that's where
Not
we
if
want
you
to
just
go.
launch them like a really strong catapult.
In a catapult?
Yeah, it's like a big spoon.
Ever heard of the Kennedy Space Center? Guess where it's at? Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Launch us up. We don't care. We're going to space. We're going to revisit the moon.
Hey,
all right?
People that are naturally
Florida
born
will raid their own
Floridians that
station.
are toxic as fuck. You know what I hear is nice? A nice place to live? Russia.
Yeah.
You should go during the winter.
Yes.
It's nice and hot there.
All the
Oh,
time.
yeah. I guess, but there's a reason why Florida is called God's waiting room.
Thought it was called America's Wang.
That's
I
where
didn't
all the
even know
people.
about
That's
that
where all
first
the
one.
old people go to die. That's
It's
why
cool.
it's called God's waiting room. I know it's fucked up.
It's a retirement state.
It
It's
is
where
the
the
retirement
cocaine
state.
and old people are.
Hey, that's where I'm gonna go. I mean,
now
not
it
for
has
the
coke.
I was gonna say,
vitamins.
say that again, Goku.
Go
I'll
away
say
from
it
all the
again. That's
coke
where I'm
and
gonna go when I'm ready to die, and they have shit. They have piles of cocaine.
White, ashy shores of cocaine.
I
off
know,
the
right?
coast of
That's
Florida.
that's amazing.
It's all cocaine as far as the eye could see.
Oh my
Rolling
God.
hills of drugs.
Cocaina.
Don't tell Goku. But all that cocaine, it's a lie. We just put in a lot of sugar and flour and mix it up, and these idiot gringos, they just snort it.
That's why you guys have the most
All those-
diabetic.
all those dumb white
That's why
chicks.
Florida has more people diagnosed with diabetes than any other state.
Exactly.
Don't forget baking soda too.
Baking soda.
Baking soda in there. For
And
the
baking
nice
powder.
tinkle.
Can you imagine like when you buy a brick because you're gonna turn around and sell it, and then you check out the merchandise and half of it is fucking baking powder, baking
Still in
soda.
an Arm & Hammer box.
We're trying to do cocaine.
Sorry, man.
I'm not trying to make a loaf of bread. Hey, no, but you got to look at it on the positive. Now, you can make yourself a shit ton of bread with that.
Cocaine
All
bread.
right, just add some yeast, add some egg in there, whip it up. Like if you want like rosemary.
I have a
or
gluten
something like
allergy. I can't have yeast.
that. Too bad.
So, with the states opening back up, with all the states trying to open back up, Florida now going to 100% capacity. What do you think is going to happen with conventions? Or you think they're going to take advantage?
No doubt at this point.
I think they just got the.
Oh
big
my
green
God! Look at
light.
his fucking expression.
I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna all go like full ham. We can do whatever we want now.
God damn it. The moment you mentioned conventions, I'm just like, I was supposed to be getting ready for LumiCon next month. I was supposed to be getting ready for that.
I mean,
shit,
you
man.
can now. It's at 100%
No, we can't.
capacity.
No, we can't. They already said we cancel it for the year. No, this idiotic freaking virus ruined it for all of us. I ain't doing. And if anyone's trying to tell me to
Convention in
go,
December, right?
That's in
Is that convention in December, right?
LA Comic Con.
Not that one. The other one in Florida. There's co-op.
no, there's Holiday Match Story.
Holiday
Matsuri.
Holiday Matsuri. Aren't they?
Is
Isn't
that
that?
one?
That one's also canceled.
Holiday Matsuri, in no way in relation with Anime
Yeah.
Matsuri.
It's the better one. It's the Christmas con.
The better Matsuri.
Holiday Matsuri now with sexual harassment free.
It's really beautiful. They have a charity ball every year where it goes to like helping like kids in hospitals, like Shriners or something, and you get Santa up in this bitch. You get Santa taking photos with like your Miku Hatsunes. You get Santa up in this shit with your Undertale folks, like trying to pull a prank on them. It's beautiful. And it's not just beautiful because you get Santa and you get to dance with him for a minute and you get to party on. But I shit you not, in this charity ball, they also customarily they have actual vats, not like a jar or a little pitcher, vats of hot chocolate and cookies on tap all night long. It's beautiful.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For a small price, you too can go to this convention and dance with an old white man that will possibly grab your butt.
Actually, no.
Vats of hot. That's why we have all that diabetes, right?
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Where's this at?
Diabetes.
In Florida.
And here I am snacking on Smarties. Over
Where
here.
specifically is that?
In
Where is
That
the
is
part of
Holiday
Florida with
Matsuri.
people.
All right, that's at Holiday Matsuri. That's the annual charity ball that they have. If I remember correctly, I think it's like $10 or $15 per ticket. It's like formal wear, so dress to impress, and they have musical acts. They have dancing like nobody's business, and like I said, you have hot cocoa on tap with all sorts of different cookies like chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin or sugar cookies, shit like that. And you get to meet Santa, take photos with him. If you're feeling froggy, you can get him to dance with you. It's beautiful. It's one of my highlights of there. That and the raves, of course.
You lost me at dressed and pressed. I'm like, man, fuck that.
No,
I
like,
dressed. Look at that vest. This man dresses to
I
impress.
know he wears the vest. He's dressed to impress.
See my vest. See my
The only
vest.
time I wear like formal clothes is at funerals.
when it comes to these conventions, it's not just to go out and have fun. It's not just to get together with your friends. It's not just to eat overpriced Pocky. It's not just to check out swag that you could probably order online for cheaper. It's also to come out. It's a social gathering. It is an event to proclaim yourself to others. That's why anytime the Ravens flock is out at Holiday Matsuri, when we're out in business, we got our colors on. If we're out to a formal event, we're out in proper style. You want to show that you're there to have fun and you're there to look good. You're there to be seen. So you got to remember that shit, man. I totally get it, and I wanted to get down on all nines, but I'll tell you this. If I don't pack my suit for at least one convention a year, I ain't doing it. You gotta look. You gotta be remembered. You gotta be memorable. You gotta be seen. So.
Well, no, it's true, but in my case, I do so many panels and karaoke and like, I do so much at the con that I just don't wear a suit because it would just be uncomfortable at one point for me. We do have Geeks Survivor hoodies on the way.
Yay! I'll wear a hoodie.
Just in time for cold ass weather. I mean, 60-degree weather.
Oh,
'cause we're in
fuck
the
yeah.
fucking south.
Yeah, we went from dying of a heat stroke to, hey, it feels nice outside. But we shall take another drink. By the way, for those of you wondering why, for those of you wondering why we did like the drinking opening instead of like today, like that we normally do on Friday, it's because today's Jace's last day to drink for the next 31 days.
Sober October.
Sober October.
I gotta make another one.
Another holiday the white man invented.
It's a whole month though. We took it from the Jews. I don't know. You guys have like a full week long stuff, don't you? I don't know.
For being sober? No.
I don't know. For like long holidays. That's what I was going with.
They always have some kind of holiday where they escape captivity or oppression or some shit.
Because everyone keeps trying to take them out. They're mean. Jews are nice people. We got one at least.
The guy's a predator.
The guy who fought the Predator?
No, I was saying the Jews gave us Shia LaBeouf. That guy's a national treasure.
An actual cannibal, though.
He's an actual cannibal. Shia LaBeouf.
I never said he was perfect.
Who else did we give you? We gave you guys Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Natalie Portman.
Okay, Adam Sandler's debatable. Like Adam
Natalie
Sandler
Portman's
was
Jewish.
great. He had Big Daddy, Little Nicky,
Uncut Gems.
Yep.
and then like
who else
recently
did we
he
give
had
y'all?
Grown Ups. Ugh.
Who else did we give y'all? Gal Gadot.
Who?
She's not just Jewish. Wonder
Ooh.
Woman. She's not just Jewish. She's Israeli.
Oh,
She's
oh,
Jewish
the Wonder
and
Woman
Israeli.
chick.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
OG. She's OG Jewish. She's native born and she's got
Yeah.
religion going on.
Yeah.
She OG.
Or OJ. No.
No,
You
no.
did not give us OJ. No.
Oshus?
No.
Orenthal
No.
James Simpson.
Oh, the guy that chopped off his wife's head.
Yeah, that one.
I don't think it was that.
I don't understand it. How did he like get away with murdering his wife and then still, when he went out in public, he still got ass?
Reasonable doubt.
Money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what it takes. Money.
Money.
Well, so what do you think makes you so attractive, Mr. OJ Simpson? Money.
OJ, original Jew.
Money.
Money.
Jeebus.
But
I mean, he's rich.
Yeah, there
He's
you go,
got big
Black
hands that don't fit in leather gloves.
I know we gave y'all more, but I can't remember them all at the moment.
You gave us
Adam
Jesus.
Sandler give us a
I
handy dandy
did
song.
technically.
Harry Seinfeld.
Put on your yarmulke. It's time.
Wait. Y'all gave us Jesus, but didn't like somebody like snitch on Jesus?
Judas.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
The original snitch. Anyways, moving on to Florida.
Oh God.
I mean, okay, when they announced that they were going to go into Phase 3, what were your thoughts?
Shoot me. That's all. It's like, can this shit get any dumber? I've got people arguing with me on the phone at my job. I've got people arguing with people with other members of the Braves Block at their jobs over here, trying to like be socially distant. When you got a-holes coming up to your freaking face, like, you can't tell me what to do. I live in a democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I turned down my
Jesus,
headphone.
Jesus is kind of sus.
Jesus is kind of sus right now. Huh. Has anyone ever just looked at him and was like, you know what? That guy talks so much shit. I just want to nail him to a piece of wood.
Hey, the Romans were just doing their job.
I know. So were the police.
No, it's like it truthfully, it's like no one in like the con community is excited for this at all. The only folks who are like praising, like, oh yay, we get to be out, are the idiots who were doing it anyway, who've been ignoring social distancing and been trying to gather and trying to go to nightclubs and shit even before all this. And I cannot help but feel a great swell of pity for them, because like honestly, like the law of statistical probabilities is going to catch up to them. Like, you expose yourself long enough, you're going to catch them. You don't sit out in the cold and like in the middle of a frozen tundra and expect to leave with all your digits intact. Something is going to fall off. Frostbite is a real thing that happens. And it's the same with this goddamn virus. And it's only a matter of time. And I wish to God that that there was a way to keep it.
There are some people that are just completely exposing themselves, and they've been very fortunate to not.
Getting attacked by a shark is a very low percentage, but if you're out of the water, it's practically impossible to get bitten by a shark.
I don't know. In Sharknado, those sharks fell from the sky.
That was an act of God. Those sinners deserved it.
Oh, God damn it. No.
Speaking of...
I just can't abide it. I can't abide it. And if anyone out there is watching who's in Florida, if you're actually supporting this, if you're like, yay, I get to go, then you know, more power to you. Bless your heart, whatever. Beat it. Go on.
All right.
When you said bless Florida, your heart here, that's usually an insult.
Yeah.
The South.
Yeah.
I know.
He's also
I said I was born in New York. I didn't say I didn't learn anything about Southern hospitality. I'm married to a Florida-born girl, and she taught me all about Southern hospitality and all about
which
that culture.
raises another question: why are people from Alabama and Arkansas considered Southerners when they're north of us?
They're north of you by like the equator. They're the south of the United States.
You've got Florida, then you got Mississippi, you got Alabama, you got Louisiana, you got Texas.
Mississippi, Louisiana, New Mexico,
if you're touching the
Arizona,
Gulf, you're south.
That makes sense to me. Like that makes sense to where
there's a point in Texas where it stops being so south, and that's when it gets
the panhandle.
Yeah,
but I'm like, if you are equal, like if you're on level with Oklahoma or above Oklahoma, then you're not the fucking South.
Panhandle.
No, Alabama's below Oklahoma.
Most of it.
Okay, most of it, half of it.
Kind of border goes
so
up.
They're half-assing it right now.
Never half-ass anything.
Then you got some folks in Kentucky. They're like, "Oh, we're really Midwestern." Like, there's no Western in you. You're closer to the East than you are Midwest. Like, yeah, whatever. But
Kentucky's not a real state. They're the punchline of the United States.
They're hillbillies. Kentucky and Virginia's, they're all hillbillies. Tennessee.
If you're a person of color and you're going out on a road trip, remember, ladies and gentlemen, do not stop for gas in Alabama.
Just don't. Fill up beforehand.
Fill up before you enter the state. Fill up after you leave the state. Don't go over the speed limit. Don't make eye contact with anybody on the road.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it's none of us are happy. At least none of the folks that I know are happy about this
If
at all.
anybody in Alabama is wearing a ghost costume, they're not trick or treaters.
Look at all these decorations. Fine decorations.
Bobby.
They're very religious.
Wow,
Using real
they're
wood.
all dressed like Casper. They're not Casper.
Oh shit.
Oh. God.
Well, good luck, Florida.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Lord.
Godspeed,
Why do you
Spider-Man.
think I toasted to our demise? Ain't no luck saving us now. Remember the immortal words of George Carlin. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups. And there ain't no larger group than the state of fuck Florida.
Millennials be like, "Who's George Carlin?"
You're ready.
Everybody knows who George Carlin is. I mean,
Well,
you
not
have to-
millennials, zillennials or something like that. People who were
Gen
born-
Z,
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Zs
Jerry,
be like,
Jerry, and Laura from Geeks Forever, the ones that are trying to get all of us to download Among Us. They won't
I'm not-
shut up about
I'm like
Among
5
Us.
seconds away from downloading it myself.
I'm not going to download it. I
Everyone would
refuse.
just assume you're the imposter anyway.
Like, Goku's hiding in the vents. Of course I'm hiding in the vents. INS is always looking for me.
Went to his
They
instincts.
could kick down the door in the game and have me virtually deported.
Go on, young man.
Mexican.
Anyway.
Because Mexican. Speaking of opening, speaking of COVID, speaking of mandating masks, speaking of social distancing, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that this week, starting tomorrow, I think that's a little bit of explaining, but whatever. This weekend, the Texas Renaissance Festival's opening cannon goes off. Now, tomorrow, Thursday, the campgrounds will open for those that are going to go camping. The campgrounds will open tomorrow, Thursday at noon, and they will be open until Monday at noon. The Texas Renaissance Festival kicks off this Saturday in Todd Mission, Texas. Woo! So if you're going to go out there, if you feel like you need to go out there, if you're going to go out there, please, 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 please be careful.
For the love of God, please.
If anything, you better off just as soon as you get back, you better off just like being quarantined for a while.
Actually, also, now that you mentioned that, the Texas Renaissance Festival itself is officially offering free COVID-19 testing. They do rapid testing, and you will have results within 24 hours.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So, yay. So, go
Yeah,
Saturday,
that's
get tested
responsible, I
Sunday,
guess.
and find out if you caught it on Monday.
That's good. At least they're being responsible about it and shit.
Well, because
I can live with
there's
that.
a theory, and I don't want to. I guess I can share the theory. I don't know. I'm scared of them opening. Diana says, Diana, what's up, Diana? There's some theories, and I don't think Renaissance would do this, but I'm not gonna put it. At this point, this year's been so fucked, I wouldn't put it past anybody. There's a theory that the Renaissance Festival will open for a few weeks and then shut down halfway through.
Give it 5 days.
I give it 3 weeks. If it hasn't shut down within 3 weeks of opening, then it won't shut down this year. But I
Well,
think
here's hoping.
they're gonna. Houston, unfortunately, Magnolia and Todd Mission have almost no COVID-19 deaths or cases or new cases. But with Houston being in the red zone, like we are leading the pack when it comes to infections. But then again, when you got to understand that we have a population of like almost 5 million people, so
Yeah.
Dallas
Yeah,
has
that'll
like
make perfect
Chase.
sense.
Dallas has like
I keep it away.
He holds the line.
He holds the line.
I wear a mask, goddammit.
Yeah, I cannot overemphasize if there's anyone who's watching this from Florida, or if you're familiar with the Ravens plot. We put out a PSA on our Instagram a few days ago. Our team leader, Jose Caspona, he came out, basically said, like, hey, just because Governor DeSantis is coming out with this, phase 3, everything's back to normal now, doesn't mean you got to take it at face value. We're still on Namek. We're still in the Soul Society. This pandemic's still happening. Wear a
You
goddamn
lost me at
mask.
Soul Society. I'm like, what? What the fuck?
Bleach.
You're not
I
out of
know,
clear yet, man.
I'm being funny.
I was about to say, do not tell me I have to revoke your nerd credentials on the spot on your own show. Don't tell me I gotta do that.
Nerd credentials
Yeah,
do
anime
not require anime knowledge. They require that you have some comic book knowledge, some video game knowledge, some anime, and then some cartoon. It doesn't have to be everything like Bleach.
All right, well, still,
But
like,
you got the reference anyway. You're in the clear.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
Soul
I was about to say
Society.
that.
You have Soul Society, you have Hueco Mundo. You
Yeah.
tienes los espadas, los arrancas.
Yep.
The only anime that has representation.
Yeah, exactly.
The anime
that
was.
one
I mean, the
always
anime
caught me
was
off guard,
okay.
I didn't say it was good.
but like,
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say. I
like,
wouldn't say it was good.
we're getting lost on that, but like, you get
No, we're
the
not.
point that we were trying to make with our little PSA.
What PSA official public service announcement from Geeks 5 Ever. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, well, mostly gentlemen, don't be silly. Wash your willy.
You can't make me. You see, that's the attitude, man. Like,
Don't be
I
a
wanna-
hog. Scrub your hot dog.
Quality stuff. Quality stuff.
Quality stuff.
Just top tier.
Top tier.
But with Florida going into phase 3, what others? We can only imagine that there's a lot of things going on in the country right now that, like, people believe the country's falling apart. People think that the country's recovering. At this point, it's kind of hard to fucking tell, honestly, because a lot of people see the country as falling apart. A lot of people see this year as the year that exposed that the governing system that runs our country does not work anymore. And this year is an election year for those of you living under a fucking rock. For those of you living under a rock or a pineapple under the sea.
But you have very good Wi-Fi. You can watch this podcast.
Because Patrick lives under
Geeks 5 Ever.
I was watching Geeks 5 Ever, and they talked about the Cheeto Puff Man again. If you live under a rock or a pineapple under the sea, for those of you that don't realize, this is an election year. Not just the presidential seat is up for election. I think also Congress.
You're also voting for the House and stuff.
The House.
All that stuff.
Yes.
Every 2 years, so.
So they are desperate right now to get a stimulus package voted on because we haven't had shit since fucking March. Or it was April.
Sonic hasn't had shit all year.
Yeah, they
got a $1,200 check, and I saved that and only used it when I needed it. I saved that shit.
He looks all pissed now.
Grumpy Sonic is grumpy.
Grumpy. I haven't seen him this mad since they screwed up his order at Subway.
Twice.
Yeah. Twice. Not but
Twice.
no, it's because you brought up the whole stimulus thing. I haven't even received it yet. And it's been like
You need to call somebody because there is a deadline.
No, I did because the thing was my income tax hasn't even arrived either. And they told me best case scenario, like, oh, you should get it before December. If not, you'll have to.
Dude, you're gonna get your shit next year.
Yeah, they better give me credit and shit.
They actually they were supposed to give you a 15% interest.
Yeah, they said they'll give me like an extra $15.
That 15% is taxable though, so
no, well,
it's a taxable 15%.
Yes, it is.
Which this means they'll tax you on that next year.
Y'all need to quit trying to kill me.
With taxes?
No, with y'all being dumbasses like y'all always are.
Hey.
Fucking over here choking half to death.
Oh, she's
so you get, and be careful. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, and you work at a hospital.
Have you tried swallowing?
But since you mentioned the whole stimulus thing, I've been like, I had a lot of plans for what I was planning to use on that. So basically, they've been on hold.
So what did you buy with your stimulus?
Computer? Yeah, I really want to get that a custom tower, and yeah, so far that's what I'm planning to do with it.
Goku bought like a $600 cabinet.
I didn't buy
not
that
a gaming cabinet, just a cabinet.
I didn't buy that with the stimulus.
So you said you bought it with?
I bought it with one of the checks, but it wasn't with the stimulus.
I paid my rent with what
I got myself I got myself mostly out of debt with the stimulus check.
You have a green Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cabinet, like a shelf, not an actual
but I
cabinet.
bought that when I got the unemployment bonus.
I'm just saying you stack stuff on it constantly.
I know. Fuck you. It's a table. It's a coffee table.
It's an expensive coffee table.
I have a small fucking room. Leave me alone. I will turn it on today and play it if that makes you happy.
Oh Lord.
show us. You should stream it.
No, maybe.
Like, point the camera at it.
I'll think about it. So for those of you that didn't know, last night a lot of people tuned in to the first presidential debate.
Here we go.
Of the new election.
Oh no.
And it was,
boy, what a dumpster fire.
Like clusterous fuckerous.
It was definitely something else.
What a dumpster fire.
After watching,
it was so beautifully stupid. I was watching it along with my man Andy Signor on his Popcorn Planet channel, and he was doing a drink-a-thon for like this whole list of different things. Of like, okay, if Trump's lying, if Biden's not like giving a straight answer.
Is your friend still alive?
Alcohol poisoning. He's in the hospital right now.
Last I checked,
No.
he's getting a brand new liver shipped in as part of his compensation.
you don't need a liver. You're
It lasted
black.
15 minutes.
You
and he was
actually do. That's why
unconscious.
it's called a liver. You can't live without it.
Yes, I can.
Exactly.
I can live without her.
Do something else. Mexican.
Mexican.
But yeah, no. They couldn't get drunk on it fast enough. It was a godless nightmare. And
I'm actually I'm gonna say that I'm very, very disappointed in everybody because everybody watched the debate and I don't know what the fuck everybody was expecting. Y'all just nobody remember the 2016 presidential debates.
Yeah, Trump doesn't know how a debate works.
Right. I was gonna say, so I didn't actually watch it. I know it went bad. I already know it went bad. But on a scale, how would you rate this debate from last time's debate?
In terms of what?
Like, which was worse?
No, in terms of
I
like,
think this
there's a lot of
this one was
aspects. Like,
worse.
it's entertainingly bad. There we go.
yeah, that's the
What-
best description for it.
Because there was a lot of good points brought up. Like if you're
Okay.
if you're non-biased and you look at it down the middle,
Mm-hmm.
Biased.
Trump did bring up like maybe 1 or 2 points. I'm not gonna say good
I could
points.
say maybe 1 point.
Yeah, like 1 or 2.
One
Like
or
he
two.
brought up 2
Like-
points.
Well, like they
Which
say,
was
a
like-
broken clock is still right twice a day.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yes,
I have
it
a digital
does.
clock.
That
It
makes
it's
sense.
never
Except
right.
for a digital.
How do people know it's right twice a day? Do they stare at it the whole time like it's gonna be right?
They compare it to the sun.
The sun
Yeah,
ain't
the
right.
sundial.
It's a
I
metaphor.
knew
It makes more sense 10, 15 years ago when digital clocks weren't that big a deal, right? Get with the time.
I am with
times
the
of
times.
2005.
If I want to know what time it is, I check my phone, and when my phone's dead, I turn on my switch.
Can't
We
with
have
this guy.
access to so many digital clocks.
But
I've done
okay,
that.
yeah.
shit.
So,
The phone's dead. Turn on the switch.
but yeah, like, I don't know.
It was
can't.
awful. Okay,
Yeah, I gathered.
just start talking. Just talk about anything randomly.
Well, my opinion.
No,
is
you're
based
wrong.
solely
No,
off
no,
of-
it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I was
No,
just trying
no,
to
no.
make
You know
a
what?
point.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you shit.
No, my people didn't
man.
say that.
If you wanted
No,
to
I
have
know
the
all about that
tax
subject.
address
I know
on
more,
there-
but now you're wrong.
It's hard to get.
You're
it's hard
old.
to-
There you
It's
go.
hard to get a word with
Yeah,
this
you know
clown.
what? Fuck you.
Excuse me.
That was the debate.
I heard that was the thing.
2 minutes. You agreed to 2 minutes for each person, sir. I will have to ask.
You know. Here's my take on the debate. It makes me appreciate. It makes me realize how much kindergarten teachers have to deal with on a daily basis.
Right.
The moderator was
Yeah.
pretty much the kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, there's literally no difference. These 2 old men still shit themselves and have to take naps.
Not reading the comments.
I'm watching the
watching
debate again.
debating.
I watched it last night. I don't know what fucking YouTube channel does this. It's a news one, and they like to chop up the fucking things and put them in clips. And I got to watch several 10-minute clips. So last night I watched the part where Senor Cheeto Puff refused to
Cheeto.
denounce like white supremacy. Like,
Yeah.
well, we
It's
want
like,
you to condemn white
sir,
supremacy.
You have
Like,
a solid 2 minutes. You have 120 seconds to simply say, "I do not approve of white supremacy. I do not
you can
endorse
do
it."
it.
I don't think he. Okay, so I listened to that clip 5 times, and here's something that I will say. So when they ask him to condemn white supremacy, he's like, "Which one? Name somebody. Name somebody. Name one. I'll do it. Name one. Name one." I condemned them. Which one? Name a group. Oh, the Proud Boys. Oh, okay. Proud Boy. He whispered, all right, Proud Boys. People are saying that he told them.
He said
people are
stand
saying,
down and stand by.
He said stand down.
And then stand by.
Right.
Okay, what like here's a before you finish that, I actually want to like make something clear on that. When he said to stand by is typically a statement used in the military. It translates to hang on, you're gonna get your orders soon. That's what it translates to in the military.
Right. No, that's what stand by. Stand by means be prepared. Like stand down, but be prepared to move at a moment's notice.
Yep.
Right. Anybody that's been in the military, anybody that's joined the military, anybody that wanted to join the military, that's common. Stand by means.
Well, even without being in the military, standby means hold on, wait a second, something's going to come up. You don't need to be in the military to know what that means. He's saying
You're suggesting that Trump would try to insinuate violence in some way. Trump would never do that. He's never said that.
It all the time.
It's sarcastic.
He's being sarcastic.
I can't type in sarcasm.
You're gonna make our guest cry.
Everything I say.
He already has low self-esteem, you monster.
Oh.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
no, fuck drink
that.
to that, bro.
Raspberry flavored. I want a grape. That's the more depressing part. No, like.
By the way, just a real quick announcement. Today's the last day that Jace will be drinking.
You said this already.
Yeah, we have to acknowledge it again.
I have to be reminded of it too.
he picks up a beer.
I know what it is. I figured out why you're announcing it 5 times. You're doing it like as a sort of mnemonic device to remind Jace, like, hey, don't go drinking for the next month. Hey, don't go drinking for the next month. You're using the repetition method. Okay, that makes more sense.
No, that does not sound like me at all.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow, it's gonna be like, hey, want a drink?
Well, you're doing it now, so that starting tomorrow, you can plausibly deny it all later. Like, no, don't you remember, dude? It's like Juan pointed it out the other night. I'm trying to help
This
you
is
out.
a good beer.
Meh.
Okay, nobody. Are you the one who stopped to drink during October?
Not October. I stopped drinking a while ago.
Good for you.
It was the summer of '92.
You and your you can tell all of your cats about it later on in the future.
Nice.
I have one cat.
You
Leave
can
her
tell
alone.
him about it then.
Leave her alone.
Whatever. It's a cat.
Getting too heavy. But yeah, no, it's like this whole election debate debacle was a godless nightmare. One of the few takeaways that I got out of it was like, yeah, you can look at the two guys and you can see Biden was basically saying, like, you see this orange asshole over here, this guy who's picking fights with a moderator, this guy who's trying to personally attack my dead son and my sober son.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was pretty fucking
see this
awful.
Asshole?
Yeah.
Like you see this asshole, you want this asshole to continue running the country, this asshole to continue having the nuclear codes? No, you need someone who's vanilla. You need someone who's boring. You need someone who's calm. You need someone who is a walking vial of Valium. You need that tranquility back in your life.
Yeah.
This message.
I'm tranquility.
This message has been approved by Senor Cheeto Puff. For what reason, we don't know.
Like already, like in the for Biden fundraiser shit, they took the one beautiful clip that I found to be sort of out of that message that he's trying to do, but at the same time so cathartic. Just turns to the guy. Could you shut up, man?
I've looked at Biden's plans.
Beautiful.
And I don't want to get too into because I'll be honest with everybody, I really don't support Biden. I really don't. I don't like Biden. I don't like Trump. I don't like where the fuck, like, even with, like, okay, I understand we have red and blue, Pokemon red and blue, presidential candidate red and blue. Where's yellow? Where the fuck is yellow? Where's my Pikachu at?
We had it. It's called Bernie Sanders, and then it got knocked out.
No,
Giant douche and turd sandwich.
We have an actual third candidate. It was, I think her name is JoJo or some shit like that, or
Joe Jorgensen.
Yeah, something.
Okay,
white, I don't know.
that lady's kind of nuts too. Like into like crystal healing and shit. I'm like,
who the fuck cares? I'd rather be into crystal healing than let's nuke a hurricane.
Or blame
Good comparison.
or blame climate change on trees.
I know, right? Like we're gonna plant 1 billion trees. We're gonna create more clean air.
Oh,
anybody-
also another thing, getting rid of racial insensitivity training because it was racist.
They just teach you bad
You
stuff.
legit
They
said
just
that. I was
teach
like,
people to hate America. People hate America because it's radicalist. It doesn't make any sense. It's taking up money. We're gonna plant 1 billion trees. The fuck do the trees have to do it with sensitivity training?
We're gonna plant so many trees. There'll be so many trees. Biggest number of trees we've ever had.
Oh, at
Okay.
that point when he said that, we're gonna plant so many trees. I'm like, calm down, Pornhub.
Pornhub did a better job than Trump.
Yeah, because for every video you watch, every person that watches a video, they plant 1 tree.
And we have planted a lot of trees.
I'm doing my part.
Are you?
No, I don't watch Pornhub.
The
They got some
intern.
good. They got some good shows on there.
Well,
Eh.
well, I mean, we're trying to be on there. Our podcast. By the way, I don't know. Like I haven't told you this, but we are
Their
going to
vote
try.
system.
We are trying to stream our podcast from now on Pornhub as well.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm dead serious.
He applied for it. Was on a Saturday or Friday.
It was
It was
Friday.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I applied for it. I applied to be content creators.
Yeah, we are on Discord. It's like I'm applying for it right now.
I'm applying for it right now. I thought it was like YouTube where you just make an account and upload videos. No, apparently you got to apply for it.
Holy shit. Well, best of luck to you on that, man. I hope you get it. That'd be wild. I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe you're gonna have like interspersed every 10 or 15 minutes. You'll have, I don't know, some lady shaking bare boobs or whatever.
No, we're just gonna have Super Jew eating more food.
Oh, hey, you know what? That's a thing. Folks will pay good money to have an attractive lady eating food in front of them. Yes.
Come watch. It'll be her, Jace, or Sonic, and then we'll just uptitle. On Pornhub, we'll title it properly, like "Come watch white girl swallow and not spit," or "Come watch white man swallow and not spit," or "Come watch Hispanic swallow."
Jeez.
So what are you gonna be doing,
You gotta be
Goku?
careful. That SD. You gotta be
Okay,
careful. not
come
to-
watch grown ass Hispanic male swallow while other grown ass Hispanic male watches.
I think
And narrates.
either Pachinko or Black Sonic put that I just post one of my D&D campaigns on there, and I didn't give it an appropriate D&D title, but it's inappropriate for Pornhub.
I mean, they put the Brock
Dungeon
Lesnar
delving.
versus
Deep,
they put Brock
dark
Lesnar versus
secrets.
Goldberg on there, like watch white male give another white male pounding.
A pounding.
Pounding. God dang it. No, like, getting to the debate though, like you've got like the bit about it, like I agree. I'm not really all for Biden at all, but I'm a pragmatist when it comes to this. I wanted Bernie. I'm not getting Bernie. I'm going for the next best thing. God help us all.
The thing is, like, I'm sorry, but I don't like this whole let's vote for the lesser of two evils. That's bullshit. That's like saying, hey,
I don't want to do it.
Do you want your ass whooped or you just want to take a quick kick to the dick?
Yeah, that's true. But that was the issue last time as well.
Yeah, and look what happened.
Trump or Hillary, lesser of two evils, and the Democratic side that would have voted for the better version.
Why is it always rich
So I'm not gonna
people
vote at
running
all.
for fucking office and winning?
Because
it's an electoral college,
Yeah.
and your vote doesn't matter.
Why can't it be somebody? And you know what?
Even though
I
your
have another
voice is
pet
supposed
peeve.
to matter.
This brings up another good point, and it's another pet peeve, but it's very unrelated. We'll bring it up towards the end. But it's always like rich white people. Like we had one black dude, and like now all of a sudden we're stuck
Out
with
of 45 presidents, we've had one black guy and
we
one
had
orange
one
guy.
black guy, and then now we have an overabundance of white people. I think we have more white people now than we did before.
But we're also
I
about
meant running for president, not actual president.
right. But we're also about to get our first female vice president
President, yes.
and a black female vice president at that.
She's
Yeah,
black and
Female.
it was.
I would be more excited for that if they were the
black.
president and not the vice president. That's like getting excited. Oh fuck yeah! I got the silver medal. Like instead of going for the gold, you decided. to
It's a
just
step in
fuck
the
it.
right direction.
I mean, it is, but
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
yes,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
step-
fucking do that because they're fucking politicians. I hate all politicians.
Like I agree. It is a step
Well,
in
you
the right
got a
direction.
non-politician in the
And plus,
Oval
I heard that
right now.
once-
How do you feel about that?
Huh?
He's not a
hate it.
politician. Yeah, he's not a politician.
Who?
Trump is not a politician. That's why a lot of
He's
people
a
voted for
fucking
him.
idiot.
But
He's a
people
con
voted for him
artist.
because
He's a
he
con
was-
artist. And
and
guess what
always-
fucking politicians are?
That's
Con
what-
artists.
There's always those motherfuckers who would go, oh, you should, sports, leave sports out of politics, leave entertainment out of politics.
Yeah.
We voted for.
Yeah,
an
right.
entertainer.
Next
You
time
fucking
somebody
voted for a
Okay, the
for a
people that are
celebrity.
saying don't bring politics into sports. Next time somebody doesn't stand for the national anthem, shut the fuck up. Don't say anything.
Like it's a godless nightmare. Like the guy literally got himself elected because people were disaffected with their options, and this fucking moron took advantage of like baser instinct shit. He put on shows and performances. He put on fucking like soundbite shit. He didn't actually do anything that's a proper policy. And when he got into office, like his big thing was to start dismantling shit. He brought people into offices in order to dismantle. That way he can turn around and see, oh, look at how terrible and ineffective government is. You should just give me all this power. Like you remember, like one of his speeches early on was like, no one is more important in all these offices than me. Like, yeah, no, that's because this motherfucker literally wants to consolidate as much executive power to himself.
Yeah.
Gee, where have we heard that fucking story before? All we need is an orange Gungan to fucking seal the deal on our asses.
These are clear. These are separatists. We don't part.
These are diesel federation. Motherfucker, we're almost there. No, actually, we have it. It's called Ted Cruz. Yeah, Ted Cruz is a fucking Gungan.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
I thought he was the Zodiac killer.
Who said that be a Gungan? Are you being specious?
Yes.
I just okay. Speaking of,
Everyone knows the Zodiac killer can't hold his breath for more than 35 minutes. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. On a side note, I just discovered today that the border to Mexico is open.
Well, podcast tomorrow is canceled as Goku will be leaving the country.
I'm dead fucking serious. At least the politicians over there acknowledge that they're fucking corrupted and taking from the money. They're taking money from the cartel. Here, they're lying to our fucking faces.
Well, here we know they're corrupted too. We just let them
No.
lie to us.
No, there's still some people that are like,
There's
oh, they're
still
not
someone-
corrupt. They're not bad.
The ones
I've
ready
never,
for
I've never met a
office.
politician that had my best interest at heart. So many politicians are out of touch with the struggling, working American. Here,
Well,
there's a
you
picture
know
of
what's
Hillary
really
Clinton going
cool?
inside of a crack. She's going inside of a house of a middle class American. She looks like she just stepped into the Twilight Zone. Like,
Is this Middle Earth? Ooh.
You know what the main issue on all that shit is?
Hmm.
You need to have congressional term limits. We need to have judicial term limits. We
The
need
problem
that
with-
shit, because when our government was initially formed for our country, every single representative of Congress, everyone in the Supreme Court, the presidency, those weren't meant to be careers. Those weren't meant to be like, oh, I'm going to live in Washington for 80 fucking years. No, it's supposed to be like you're there to represent your people, and then you come back and you go back to living like a regular person.
when did these political positions, and I forget, when did they start becoming paid gigs? Because I know at least in the I know a while. It's only been like a while. Like it hasn't been that long that they became paid gigs.
Right.
Like most of the time
I
they were
don't
indentured servants to the community.
Like we need to get that. We need to get back to that shit for
Yeah.
real.
That's
Like,
why in history you like there's a lot of people that were like mayors and councilmen and governors, but they still had like they were barbers and all this other shit. They still had their regular job while
they
also
still had their
maintaining.
regular jobs, like working as like a fucking like pharmacist or whatever. Like, oh, hey, he happens to be the mayor of the town or whatever. I know there was some stupid, like...
I have an answer.
But whatever.
In 1789, Congress decided to pay senators and representatives $6 each day they attended a session. After a while, senators decided they insisted on a higher rate of pay for each House member. So guess what? If you're voting for your own job, you're going to give yourself a raise.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Which is why you can't vote for term limits, because guess who votes for those things? The senators and the congressmen.
Yeah.
We're not going to vote for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to vote for that. That's never going to be.
Unless we get into a constitutional convention where you can actually have it happen on statewide level. That way you don't have to worry about fucking Congress.
Yeah. Don't let it be their vote. Let it be a people's vote where it's a popular vote on a term limit. And guess what? If you put term limits, everyone would vote for term limits because each side, whoever's in control, always says term limits need to be enacted because it's popular.
Yep.
But they never do it. They just always throw it out there as like ooh, we should do this thing.
Well, no, like they weren't paid. Okay, they got paid, but it wasn't like a regularly paid salary like per year.
It was per session they attended.
Right.
That they would attend, exactly.
Because they still had to keep their actual jobs.
Now they got these
$6
retirement deals.
in 17 something. That was a lot of money.
Yeah.
It is, but they still had to, like, that's not going to cover you for the whole fucking year. That'll cover their wagon.
$6 will pay you for a couple months.
It'll cover their
travel.
Back in the 1700s.
The travel back then was like super hard and expensive.
Right.
You know what? I got $6 in my hand right now. Send me to Congress, and I'll go in there for one fucking day, and I will raise some hell.
Man, fuck this shit. Where's the reset? Where's the factory reset button in this country?
Right.
Kale. You gotta get to eat a lot of kale.
You gotta okay, somebody help me. I need somebody in the comment section to help me. We're gonna go behind America and look for the little latch and take out the batteries for a minute.
Yeah, on and off.
No, you gotta take out the batteries for it to. Some toys they require the batteries to come out.
To help you find that. He stole the Declaration of Independence. He will find the reset button to the country.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I need to trust another white man.
Someone look for Clippy. Clippy is always helpful.
These fucking earbuds.
I see you're trying to reset the government.
Have you tried turning on and turning it back off? Let me give you some tips with that.
Fuck that paper
Find
clip. Fuck
Nicolas
that paper
Cage.
clip. That should never help me.
Alright. Oh wow. No fucking hell! Like the fucking debate was a disaster. It was
what did everybody expect? I mean, I'm not trying to get on people's asses, but like, what did everybody expect, really?
I was making jokes left and right.
Thing 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I was making jokes left and right, saying, "Holy shit!" You could see Trump. You could see the Cheeto man, fucking drenched in sweat. He is sweating out his Adderall on live television, and we're seeing it happen in real time. Man, like I gotta say, it was a godless disaster. But I'll say this much: there's the argument that I was making was that that Biden was trying to show, oh hey, I'm not playing this psychotic, rambling lunatics game. I'm being calm. But there is such a thing as being too calm. He was behaving like he was like nothing. He was vanilla, drenched, wrapped in a beige suit in a taupe-colored waiting room at an orthopedic doctor's office while they're playing jazz music, and not even good jazz music, the mellow jazz that you get. So that's how boring it is. If Biden wants to catch people, if he wants to attract voters, he's got to say shit that will get people energized, get people excited. Like I'm like running off of a sugar high from all the Smarties that I've been eating, but like even I know that at some point that shit starts to wear off.
Yeah.
So he needs something. He needs a sugar high in these next 5 weeks.
He needs to stop sniffing on them young girls' hair. That's what the fuck he needs to start doing.
Jesus.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He really does need to stop sniffing on hair. You notice that I actually haven't noticed him sniffing on anyone's hair leading up to the debate.
Because he got called out for it.
Yeah, and people are like, dude, that's a bad look, brother. You need to cut that shit out. It's like,
look,
okay.
bro, look, dog,
That's
look.
the
As your
difference.
campaign manager, you got to debate with you. Okay, you got to debate with Senor Cheeto Puff in a month. Do me a favor, stop sniffing hair because the homeboy gonna bring that up because we all know his bitch ass can't stay off Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's worth.
There was even a tweet from Trump during the debate, and people were like, "How are you tweeting?"
That goes to show you, like this guy's a fucking artifice. Everything about him is fake. He's got a fake wife. He's got a fake hairdo. He's got fake skin. He's got a fake presidency. Like, motherfucker's a phony. And the funny thing about it is, like, that's the difference between them. You tell Biden to stop sniffing women's hair, he'll stop because he knows it's a bad look. This fucking Cheeto, you tell him to stop sniffing women's hair, he'll grab your wife right in front of you, he'll shove her scalp up his nose and look you in the eyes.
I don't know. I don't think he'll do all that. I think he's.
What just happened?
He's not. I don't think he'd do that. He's too much of a chicken shit. You tell him to stop sniffing hair, the first thing he'll do is go on Twitter. I was just told to stop sniffing hair.
He would deny he sniffed hair.
He's
like,
denied
I never sniffed any
our
hair.
American rights to sniff hair.
Y'all are dumb.
America, hashtag America, hashtag 4 more years, hashtag 3 terms, hashtag COVID-19 is fake, hashtag no mask Monday, hashtag I forgot it's Tuesday.
Yeah, not wrong.
Shit.
Hashtag fuck it's Wednesday.
This fucking moron doesn't know how to shit or wind his watch.
Hashtag
I
forgot how to wipe my own ass.
Exactly.
I like how they've allowed him to keep his Twitter account, but they freaked the fuck out over Hillary's emails.
Because
try to get Obama to
it has nothing to
relinquish
do
his
with
BlackBerry.
It's
What?
because it was a lot of the emails had a lot of confidential
Info.
government
And she
information.
used she used a public email.
She used an uncrypted public email system. The emails that they have to use for political office, because a lot of government or state issued jobs have this. They have encrypted email servers to where the documents are
I'm aware
protected.
of how that works, but still,
He's not, but he's not putting information on Twitter. He's just talking. That's why. He's not like saying, so and so team has got this mission or yada yada, firefighter, all this and that. He's just tweeting about how, like, America, Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, build the wall. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump.
They still need to take that shit away from him.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't know anything. I'm pretty sure, like, he actually doesn't know anything. I'm pretty sure they put papers in front of him. Mr. President, just start telling you, I gotta read. No, sir. Reading is for poor people. Just sign. You're right. Just sign.
Bold of you to assume that Trump can read.
Right.
No, it's
That's
worse.
why it's for
Like,
the
he
poor.
doesn't read anything-
no,
he doesn't read anything that doesn't involve him. You got to remember, like, they came out with that thing years ago where they say, like, oh, they got to keep the memos they give him to like 1 or 2 pages and to mention him in it, like every other sentence.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even read those. Somebody reads those for him.
No, exactly. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
People read it to him. They have to keep it really short because his attention span is worse than ours.
Yep.
And you have to mention his name every other word practically because he cannot keep a thought straight in his
I'm also
head.
very positive he doesn't text. On Twitter, he uses voice to text.
Voice to text.
I wouldn't be surprised about that either.
All right, Mr. Trump, we have the report for you. Tonight's Dow is down 43%. And Trump! And then the NASDAQ is a Trump! Just yell his name to get his attention.
It's the greatest. You see, it's got my name in it. How can it possibly be wrong? It's got my name in it. It's the biggest. It's the most tremendous. It's the
branded the
tremendous.
NASDAQ.
It's so tremendous. It is the greatest.
Tonight on Geeks 5 Ever, three people tried to do a Trump impression.
I know the COVID-19 has affected everybody, but I just want everybody to know that the economy is prospering. It's growing. It's getting stronger every day. I know this because I just saved a bunch of money.
Where did Sonic
go? He had to go do something. I know this. I know the economy is doing better.
He's fucking there, his hair.
I know the economy is doing better because I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
I'm right here.
You are hidden entirely by your microphone.
He's watching today's Wednesday, so NXT and AEW.
No, I'm just yeah, I am, but it's just like I'm still. I don't really. It's like I'm letting you guys talk about it because it's really intense.
I would.
I just looked down and I saw you were gone. And I was like, when did he leave?
Crash Bandicoot's the new character. Are you gonna play Smash more often?
I don't know.
But that New York strip steak and leek potato soup I told you about earlier is calling to me. I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave of you guys.
All right.
Sign off.
Is it okay if I give my little spiel or whatever? Can I?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Thank you guys, everyone, Geeks 5 ever for having me on. Super Junior Jace, Keebling Sonic, all y'all. And thank you all for having me. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to follow my team, just go ahead and continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensBlock, Twitter.com/RavensBlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensBlock online. Home of our Wednesday night war show every Thursday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern. Follow our podcast, The Black Files, on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Stitcher. And of course, check us out on our weekly shows every Saturday on Twitch.tv/TheRavensBlock online and YouTube.com/TheRavensBlock. Thank you very much for having me. I am Juan Arouse from The Ravens Block, and I am out. Until next time, folks.
See you, man.
See you later, man. Take care, man.
Classy.
See you next time.
He has left.
Oh my god.
All right, since he's gone, I guess we'll drop the political topic. But there's something that's been bothering me. So I was watching a movie. I've been watching a lot of movies lately because we're in quarantine.
How dare you?
Why is
What
it that
movie?
everybody, like every movie that portrays a rich person that's from the South, they all have, like every rich person that's from the South has that slave owner accent.
Stereotype.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about now. Everybody's got the same accent down here in the
How come
South.
they don't have one of those guys, but he's broke as fuck?
I don't know.
I want to see. I want to see one of them that's broke as fuck.
To get me through.
I want to see one of them that's broke as fuck in a movie. Like, excuse me, there, could I borrow $1 for some hot Cheetos?
I could just really go for one of those slippers down at the.
Excuse me there. Excuse me there, ma'am. Could I just bother you for some spare change for a beer and some hot Cheetos or some hot Takis?
A few Takis. Takis to get me by. Pen Taki. That's all I ask for here.
Oh, excuse me there. I would like to purchase these potato chips. I believe I have a coupon.
It might.
Jay, she like froze. Oh, there he goes.
She's my
internet is super crappy today. I am so pissed.
So the tables have turned.
My internet's so shitty today.
Because your internet's pissed because you're gonna stop drinking for a month.
Because I get a warning when it comes up. It's like, oh, your internet's. Let's see.
Did you finish all the drinks? You're still sober.
The goods. Oh, fuck you, internet. I'll see what. No, I'm not. My tummy's a little upset because there's too much soda in these things. I gotta put more alcohol in it.
Whose fault is that?
Time for another one. A little bit of the big blue.
A little bit of the bubbly. No, but seriously, why does
Juan was on here? It's just three guys trying to do a Trump impersonation.
It doesn't matter if they're from Texas or they're from other bullshit state. They all have that white slave owner accent.
That's because you're getting a bunch of white guys from the north saying to be a rich southerner.
Right.
Like, okay, I'll be a slave owner.
Excuse me there. You had my curiosity, but now you have my interest.
It's everyone just trying to impersonate Leonardo DiCaprio.
Actually, what was that? I have not seen the Django.
Django Unchained?
Yeah, I have not seen it yet.
That's a good movie.
I've only seen that one scene with the fucking with the clan members where they're all bitching and shit like, oh god damn it, fuck y'all. That's the last time my wife does something nice for you.
Oh fuck! All right, how about this? It was Jonah Hill was in that scene.
Yeah, he was in that fucking scene.
Like, how about this time? No masks. Next time we do it right, properly. We come out with the mask, full kill. All right.
What led up to the mask was fucking hilarious. Like, are we wearing the mask? Because I can't see shit in this thing.
So funny.
And then the guy just leaves like, fuck y'all, that's the last time my wife does something nice for you.
I said y'all needed 50 masks, and my wife stayed up all night sewing these things for y'all.
She was fucking great.
Maybe if she could sew a straight line, which is not in the movie. That's from me.
And they just cut out the holes. They didn't even do a good job.
can't see shit in this thing.
That shit was great. Yeah.
Yeah, all the southern rich white people voice you get is because it's all northerners trying to do that voice.
I had someone ask if I rode my horse to school when I lived up north.
Yeah.
I like how everybody assumes that people from Texas, we just ride horses everywhere. Like, yeah, absolutely. I just love taking my horse on the freeway.
That's true. My buddy Tater.
Yeah, that's what some people
he
still
went
think
up to
we
visit
do.
family. He went to visit family up north. It's like, oh, you're down in Texas now. You have a horse now and drive it everywhere. It's like, no, cars. It's a highway.
Horses are expensive.
Although he does have horses, and I keep telling him to send them to the damn glue factory.
Yeah, no, horses are expensive.
Because
You got to
they're
maintain
expensive.
them. Horses like to eat.
Bunch of bastards. They don't got no job.
Fucking high maintenance bastards.
Like having another Goku. Jeez.
I know. Except I don't eat as much. I know. I've only eaten one today, and it was like 2 breakfast tacos. I probably need to eat something.
I thought you said I've only eaten one today. I thought you only ate one horse today? Man.
No, I wouldn't eat a horse.
Those are
Horses,
low
I'm not
numbers.
going to eat horse. I'm not.
You've never been
Mexicans
hungry
don't
enough
eat
to eat a
horse.
horse?
We don't just have random horses walking around through the fucking jungles of the mountains in Mexico.
All the cowboys today are New Mexico and Mexico.
That's more because you got to remember that half of
Montana.
Mexico is mountain.
And Montana.
We have mountains too. We don't have horses. We have baby jaguars. You didn't watch Dora the Explorer?
Jaguar.
We have burros though. That's the thing.
Dora is on Amazon Prime. I wanted to see that.
I'm going to see that because Danny Trejo voices Boots.
And apparently, it surprised a lot of people how it was actually shockingly good.
I want to see it because she's got a fucking knife. Of course she has a knife.
Mexicans. I haven't seen it, but I want to see the Danny Trejo scene. That's the only reason why.
I had an idea for a topic tonight, but we had a guest, and I was excited for it. So
Well, because like we didn't know when we were. What was your topic? We can still talk about it. We still
My
got,
topic was terrible movies that you love.
we've
Bad
already
movies that
talked
are
about
good.
this.
I'm not talking about bad movies that are good. I'm talking about terrible movies that you love.
I think
Oh.
that's why they're called terrible movies for a reason. Because
No,
you don't
no.
love them.
Like, who loves Dragon Ball Evolution? No
Nobody.
one does.
Nobody.
That's a terrible movie. No one.
Nobody
loves.
likes the Last Airbender.
It's a terrible movie. No one loves.
And then when you talk about
But there
Avatar,
are-
you have to be distinctive between the Smurf one or the.
The Smurf one.
There's this old movie, not old movie, like the 90s, 2000s, called Ice Pirates, which is, I guess it's kind of like Star Wars, but it's like water world, but a desert. I don't know. It's down there's through space. There's robots involved. They fight for ice, and they eventually go through this time stream to find Earth. It's really dumb.
Okay,
but
just,
so bad.
Just
I
real
like it.
quick, because I watch 2 YouTubers on this, and they actually hate clickbait. So the information about a second stimulus check is actually there's nothing set in concrete just yet. They're still negotiating. They're gonna vote on something this week or by Monday, because Congress will leave and to run their campaigns to keep their seats. And if that's the case, then nothing will get done until after the election. So they need to have something done so they can have something to brag about when they go home.
Look what we did.
Otherwise, people like what's his face from Congress, that fucking Senor Cheetah Puff second, I forget his name. McConnell and Pelosi are out because they both need a rotten hell.
McConnell's a fucking turtle.
Yeah.
McConnell's
Yeah, he's
still-
the guy he's the one who's not turtly enough for the turtle club.
He looks like a goddamn turtle.
He does.
Does he
Turtle
wear a mask and eat pizza and fight crime?
No.
I just think we should all just get along.
Oh
and
no, I
vote for
forgot. He's a
me.
politician, so he commits the crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kills the turtles. He kills his own kind.
And if
God
look, I don't care if
guys.
anybody supports Pelosi,
Sorry.
but if Pelosi could get her head out of her own ass and stop going to go get her hair fucking fixed, maybe something would get fucking done.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did do that. She did want to go
To a stylist or salon.
One
Like, this
time,
is a
she's
rigged
been all
thing.
for
Like,
like
no.
everyone needs to stay indoors.
Yeah, but
I know,
she's
but, like,
very
it's
like
not.
some of the reasons why they haven't been able to negotiate anything is because she refuses to talk to anyone from the Republican side and vice versa. It's not.
I was gonna say it's on both sides. They both refuse to negotiate at all.
Because McConnell and Pelosi are both being very, very fucking petty.
True.
Pelosi is very fucking petty. Pelosi's bad.
I'm not saying she's not.
No, I'm not talking.
saying.
I'm not just talking. Remember, we have listeners. We have viewers.
Yeah, we're not the only ones here.
Yeah, it's not all about you. They just both need to fucking go. They just need to fucking go. Okay. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I don't support either. I'm a fucking. We're being called the Progressive Party.
Sure.
And I'm very progressive. I'm in the middle. Like, they're both to blame. It takes two to tango. One to step on to step on the partner's foot, and the other partner to bitch and slap him in the face.
Sure.
I don't know. It's just
fuck these old.
Step on my foot again.
Well, okay, so like that's the whole other thing. You were talking about earlier, like how come there's not a third choice? Why is it just red and blue? Well, we've never, and I say like as far as I'm aware, we have not personally, and especially like in Houston or in Texas, seen like an independent libertarian, any other party come up besides Republican or Democrat.
No, there was a couple actually.
There have been a couple, but you got to remember that
Gary Johnson, he was one of those guys.
Right. Well, no, I'm not saying.
The problem is, no, we know where you're coming from. The problem is, you're right. It's like fucking states like Texas that don't have the third. A lot of states don't have the option to vote third party.
Right. Also, you can't just have a third party person come up in the presidential election and be like, yeah, this guy or woman is going to compete against
the two
that we have.
Sanders was an independent for the last up to like 8 years.
He's been running.
And then he went to the Democratic just to possibly get the nomination.
Right. But that's my point. If you want to have a third party, Texas aside, in general, you have to vote in your local level races first. Everyone keeps talking about like the House, the Senate, and the presidency. You got to worry about what's on your city. You have to talk.
Right. Well,
you have to think about your mayors, your city councilmen, your judges, your district attorneys. You have to think about people
they made it
at
more
the
difficult.
city level.
They've made it more difficult for people to do that because think about it. When you think about political parties in this country, the Republicans and Democrats were actually one party at one point. They were the Republican Democratic Party, and they were the third party. They were the independent party against the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists, and they totally abolished those fucking other parties, and then they separated. And then like the Democrats were like one side of the table, then the Republicans were the other side, and now it's turned. And so I don't really want to get into that point. We were talking about bad movies. I wanted to go back into the topic of shitty fucking movies because I really.
Well, now we gotta wait for
talking about fucking politics.
Jace to go pee.
Jace can pee in his bottle that he was drinking from.
That's too late. He's already not here.
Oh, he's already not here. He's gone with the wind.
Yep.
No, but bad movies. Speaking of which, I don't know if Sonic knew this because they kind of didn't make a major announcement. They just announced it randomly. So on October 30th, the Angry Video Game Nerd Deluxe Edition, both 1 and 2, will be released on Steam, Nintendo Switch on October 30th, and later on the Xbox and PlayStation stores.
Mm-hmm. That's right, because based on the new Angry Nerd video that came out.
Right, he fucking did a review of Echo the Dolphin and was talking shit about how the game is like the worst flipper based. Whenever I saw that game, I thought it was based off of Flipper.
No, that's everybody.
Because I didn't know. I was like 5. I couldn't fucking. I really didn't read back then. I was just like Flipper.
Flipper's a show.
But it's not Flipper. It's a lie.
Flipper the Big Red Dolphin.
It's not Flipper.
It's Flipper the Big Red Dolphin. Flipper the Big Red Dolphin. Sure, let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
Flipper.
You're a big red dolphin.
Dang.
See, you fucking fish.
Fucking fish.
Speaking of fish, oh yeah, the new episode of The Boys comes out Friday. I can't wait to see that shit. Okay, Jason, we were talking about bad movies. What's a bad movie that you like?
I like Ice Pirates. It's a really bad movie. I like all the quick quick to movie horror movies like Poultrygeist that you see on Netflix, those really dumb ones. I love just binge watching all of those.
I guess
because
Rubber.
Rubber, we thought it was a bad movie, but after watching it, it's like, this is just a good movie that is just weird. It's a weird movie. That's
I don't
good.
know if it's a no. I don't know if I had the same mindset. I watched it. I'm like, this is just a really long YouTube video because back then YouTube videos were only 10 minutes long.
Yeah, I would say it's a long YouTube video. It's brilliantly. It's shot so well that it just seems so good.
Like, what was it like? Was Paranormal Activity had like a fucking low budget?
Yeah.
Which is why they did the found video. Because like, if you have low budget, found video, easiest film to make. Horror movies are the easiest film to make on a low budget.
Yeah, just lots and lots of ketchup.
It's just easy.
Yeah.
Halloween. Halloween comes around. Store up on that shit.
Holy shit! They had a
Okay.
budget of $15,000,
It was very tiny.
Good job.
and they made
Imagine the turnaround.
$193.4 million.
That is all profit. That is
all profit, really.
This is like, no wonder they made 30 more of those damn movies.
Yeah.
And they try to put a story in it. I don't know what the point of that was.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What's
Rubber
your-
had a budget of $800,000. It's a fucking tire.
I'm trying to think about what they spent their money on.
The explosions.
The explosions, the CGI,
they
the
had a lot of-
editing.
There wasn't
Those
a lot
weren't
of
CGI
CGI though.
explosions,
It
those
was
were real
like
explosions.
there are very
Oh,
short scenes of the
effects,
fucking
yeah.
tire just rolling. Like you could tell they pushed the tire.
I'll be right back.
Good movie though.
It was made in France.
It seems like it was filmed in like Arizona
Desert?
desert or something.
There's
no, okay.
deserts in France.
I thought they're all full of grapes.
Yeah. I thought the French were just snails and croissants.
One way.
Oh, oh, oh,
S'il vous plaît.
oui, oui, oui.
Miraculous ladybug.
Yeah, so Rubber made $100,000 domestic, $580,000 international, worldwide box office of $680. So it didn't make its money back
Not
when it
surprised.
came out. That's theatrical
Well, it
release.
went to
though.
Netflix though.
Right, so they probably made their money then.
Okay. They also sold their rights to Netflix.
Right.
Netflix is where they made their money. Then.
So they lost money, but I guess they made it back with Netflix. Where's the sequel?
It's got a tricycle. It's super cool. It's got 3 wheels now. I love that they killed. I don't want to spoil that movie because.
Okay, no, it says right here that there is a sequel in production.
Anyway.
There is a sequel in production.
Number
with
2
with 2 tires.
Electric
instead of
Boogaloo.
just, no, it's 2 tires instead of just 1.
Great.
Twice the fun.
Don't be a bummer. Wear rubber.
Yeah, for real, it sounds like a really inappropriate movie about condoms.
Yeah.
But it's about tires.
Rubber 2. It's coming for you.
Yeah.
Now there's another. Firestone presents.
Okay, so for those of you that thought Sharknado 6 was the end, there's a strong rumor that the director has been hinting of a Sharknado 7.
They need to stop.
Why? It's fucking great.
As long as their budget stays low enough where they can make that sci-fi profit, fine.
Well, no, what was the last one? It's about time. Oh, yeah, it was about. Oh, so the last one was about time travel.
It's about time.
The Crash Bandicoot. It's the Crash Bandicoot.
It's about time.
It's Sharknado, and then the second one where they survive because they live off of the water in the clouds and eat the birds that fly by.
Oh yeah, that was when they were in space.
Oh no, they weren't in
partially
space
in
just
space.
yet. No, they weren't in space just yet. Were they?
That's 6.
They were. No, I'm talking about.
They
the
went
second
into
one.
space during one of them.
I think that was the 5th. I think that was the 6th one. The 3rd one is called Oh Hell No.
It's confusing.
Okay, no.
Confusing.
No. Okay, so there's one. I don't know if it was the 2nd or 3rd one, but there's like the guy's like talking about, I'm tired of these motherfucking sharks in this motherfucking city, and then a shark starts flying towards him, and he like cuts it in half,
Oh, with a chainsaw?
Yeah, with a chainsaw. And then he poses like a fucking Power Ranger. And then his girlfriend shows up and she's got a saw hand. She cuts one in half too. And then she turns around and poses in the background, blows up like fucking. And then he takes like the fucking hooks and chains and rides a shark through the fucking tornado while it's on fire or some shit. Like, it was fucking great.
I think that was 5 or 6. That was later on.
No, that was the second or third one. There's one where he rides it through the hurricane, through the tornado, and the shark lands on a building or something. He was riding it through the tornado, like, and it was like with chains and shit. It was fucking awesome.
Which one? The one with Frankie Muniz had Mark Cuban as president. Frankie Muniz was in one of them as well. They just had a whole bunch of cameos. Every movie is a cameo movie.
The fourth one.
How many celebrities can we get in here for 5 seconds?
They had Kurt Angle. They had Kurt Angle in there they gave him like $100 in a Subway coupon.
That's probably what
I didn't see the Kurt Angle. I didn't see the Kurt Angle one.
Okay, so the last one.
They had that shark hunter from Jaws was in the first one.
Oh, okay, so it says right here that there is a possibility of a Sharknado 7, but 6 is called The Last Sharknado. It's about time, and it had a budget of $3 million.
It's about time.
And it like there's a scene where the shark is attacking a T-Rex. Shark versus T-Rex trailer, and he.
Oh, they got to have. I haven't seen it yet. There's got to be a man in there somewhere.
They made a reference to Back to the Future where they're in the Old West,
and that's where you get the Meg.
The Meg.
The Meg, yeah, that's where it's the Meg.
Sharknado.
It's all a connected video. It's all the same.
Black Sonic was the one who was super into Sharknado. He says that Sharknado is actually connected in a movie verse to Arachnid.
Yeah, with its. Oh, no, I don't have Arachnid.
No, because the guy from Sharknado makes an appearance. He's like, "Can you help us out?" No, I got to go deal with some. They reference the shark tornadoes in the movie.
I got to go deal with some sharks.
Yeah, it was. What was it, Black Sonic? Yeah, yes, the the T-Rex NATO. That would be. I'd watch that. T-Rex NATO. T-Rex NATO.
T-Rex NATO.
That sounds a lot worse.
Just flying T-Rexes in a tornado.
Like an airdrop of a T-Rex.
How strong is that tornado to lift T-Rexes?
They got tiny arms, thick legs.
Looks like an F5, right?
Ish.
Wrath of God, because like
I
don't think
got
there's
Brock
anything
Lesnar involved.
Oh yeah, like lava.
Lavantula.
It was with tarantula. The damn spiders.
Oh God.
The damn spiders. That's it. Let's just call it that.
Sci-fi horror movies are
tarantulas.
hilarious.
They're called tarantulas. Right. Okay. Now I can pronounce it. Tarantulas. It was giant tarantulas or big ass tarantulas or.
Can't do spiders.
Look, they're spiders that eat white people. Okay.
I can't do spiders.
You can't
I can
do
do
spiders?
Spider-Man.
Oh no, I didn't hear that part. Sorry. I was trying to like.
What about man spider?
What about
I didn't like him either.
What if Spider-Man had 8 arms? What if Spider-Man had like the 6? What if he had grew like? Because there's in the cartoon he grew like 2 more arms on each side, so he had like.
Yes, isn't that a doppelganger?
No,
that was him.
No, it was him because he was transforming into.
He's turning into Man Spider.
There is a character called Doppelganger. He has like 8 arms.
I remember Doppelganger from the comic, but in the I don't think they ever showed Doppelganger in the cartoon.
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
I don't know.
It was in the cartoon.
It wasn't, but in the cartoon he was turning into Man Spider.
Yeah,
okay.
That's so fucking original, Man Spider.
Well, I mean,
is there a
well, just
Spider-Man
like in Batman, there's the Man Bat.
Is there an alternate Spider-Man where it's like he's literally like a bunch of spiders into a shape? Spiders Man, that's what they call him.
There's a Spider-Man that's essentially Tony Stark, where he's rich, famous, and his Spider-Man suit is the Iron Man suit.
Love it.
He has spider armor.
Yeah.
Spider armor.
Spiders.
Can't do the spiders. I can do Spider-Man, but I can't do the spiders.
I can't do spiders. Okay, let's see. Well, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, and he says
Spiders,
yes.
man.
The Sharknado guy showed up in Lavantula. Yeah, he does show. See, I told you they're a connected universe. All of sci-fi was already making a connected universe before Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing a cinematic universe.
They do like the Crocosaurus versus Pythonamanian or whatever all the time.
Some other.
Yeah, I put the link right there. Spiders, man.
I don't want to see it.
So ever since Marvel started the whole shared cinematic universe, a lot of movie industries have tried to replicate that, including with the reboot of the MonsterVerse, The Mummy. Now, a lot of people thought that The Mummy... Yeah, remember that one?
The Tom Cruise one.
Yep.
Didn't watch. I haven't. I haven't watched it yet, but I haven't.
Everyone thought it was a remake to the Brendan Fraser Mummy. But it's actually supposed to be a connection to the Dracula movies.
Isn't it technically a reboot?
You mean the original Mummy movie?
Yeah. Because they were going to make a Dracula Frankenstein. They were all going to be tied together in this MonsterVerse.
No, I got that. But yeah, like, technically...
I think it was a combination
the Brendan
of the two.
Fraser movies are a reboot of the original Mummy movie from the 30s.
Yeah, but with more, like, over-the-top bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had Jet Li at one point.
Oh, it's like graphics. And
yeah, that was kind of a stretch.
The third one.
That's
good.
It was okay.
The girl was hot.
Okay.
I haven't seen the movie, but I saw the trailer. She looked good.
I missed the original one.
The mom?
Yeah.
I said the girl was hot. I mean, the mom?
No. Well, no, I was talking about in the Tom Cruise one.
You gotta be hot.
The mummy chick. The actress.
Oh, the mummy. Yeah.
No, but the chick, what was her name? Evie?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, she's hot too.
Which one? The original one or the one for Mummy 3?
I haven't seen 3.
Yeah, exactly. So they changed it in 3.
Same
She
one?
was, yeah, it was Rachel Weisz was in the first 2.
I don't remember that.
And then they changed it. I forget her name. But they changed her.
I remember her in 2. I remember what she looked like in 2.
Yes.
That one.
But they changed her. Yeah, so she didn't want to be in the third one. She was like, the second one was getting kind of silly. The third one, absolutely stupid. So she was like, I'm not being in it. So
Did you see? Yeah, it got really silly. Did you see how The Rock looked in that CGI scene? It was like, those are like
awful.
PS2 graphics.
Bad. The word is bad you're looking for.
Scorpion King?
Yeah.
Or the Mummy?
No,
when he was in the Mummy.
In the Mummy
that should look like
Scorpion
Sega Dreamcast. Little.
Yeah. Which is funny because
N64.
then they made the Scorpion King movie and he's the good guy and he wins and everything. It's like, I thought you were a villain?
He wasn't necessarily the good guy. He was the anti-hero who just wanted some companionship. And besides, he wanted revenge because the dude killed his brother.
Yeah.
So it was more of a revenge story, if anything.
But it was still like he's like a better ruler than
He
the other
seemed like
guy.
a better ruler, but you know what? It's like Harvey Dent said. You can die as the hero or live long enough
Either
to see yourself
die,
become the villain.
either die a hero, live long enough to become a villain.
He could have been humble as shit, but once he gains power and once he has these victories and when his ego is destroyed, then he becomes an ass. It happens to the best. I mean, like, for real, like in the Christian religion, all the people that were good guys become dicks.
Yeah.
And they all die because some bullshit, some plague, or some cutting their hair, or
the old age of 34.
It was a plague, or someone cut their hair, or somebody gathered all 3 pieces of the Triforce. I forget.
Somebody got shot in the ankle.
Yeah.
Somebody got shot in the ankle. Somebody.
Scorpion King did end up with like some more films.
Some Italian plumber showed up. Wait, no, that's Super Mario.
It's all the same universe.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Some dragon, I don't know. Some ring they have to take to a volcano. Wait.
That's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right. Fuck.
It's all the same universe.
Lord of the Rings was so fucking stupid. Why do they walk to the volcano? Why can't they just fly in the giant eagle and just chunk it in the volcano? It's about the journey.
You can't
Fuck
have
the
the
journey.
eagles that close to the ring, otherwise the ring could corrupt the eagles. God,
He's not
don't you know
putting it
anything?
on. No, that's not even the
It
argument
corrupts
people make.
the ones it's around.
That's not even the argument they made. The argument they made was it was about the journey.
Not
Fuck
the story.
The journey.
That's the story, because the book would have been really fucking short if they just took the eagles there. And I'm pretty sure Legolas could hit that shot.
Like, you think I'm gonna walk there? I'm gonna jump on my Cadillac and I'm gonna drive the mountain. What was it called? Mount Doom?
Yes.
Oh.
Death Mountain from Zelda.
What was the name of the mountain from Lord of the Rings?
I don't remember.
It was
See,
Mount
nobody
Doom.
fucking remembers.
It was Mount
I
Doom.
also haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Was it really?
I bought the
Yes, it was a
trilogy
dumb
on
fucking
Blu-ray
name.
during Black Friday for $5. I've been meaning to watch it, and I saw the first one, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is boring.
That's
Yeah,
the
it
joke
is.
of
It is Mountain Doom.
It
It's
is
the joke of
Mountain.
Tolkien.
I was
He has
right.
this
Mount Doom
elaborate-
and Blade, Bannerlord.
The elaborate Elvish language.
No,
Elwyn,
because
Lorgwyn,
I was
of
playing,
such and such. This one's named
Shadow-
Treebeard because he has a tree for a beard.
I was playing Shadow of Mordor, and that's like, it's just like the whole game. Like everything is trying to fucking kill you. You're in this area. You're in this land. Ah, fuck.
But everything tries
You're
to
in this
kill
land. Sorry, because these headphones don't really.
Are those different? You got new headphones.
No, they're not new, but they're different.
They're different.
They're different, but they don't really work. I have to twist and turn this thing to be able to hear.
Twist and shout. Twist and shout.
I was playing Shadow of Mordor on the PlayStation 4, and you're surrounded by this area of orcs, and they're all trying to fucking kill you. It's a badass game. I got it for $5. It plays like
tradition.
It plays like Batman Arkham Knight and not Arkham Knight. I'm sorry, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Really good.
I think it's the same engine,
It is the same engine. It's made by the same. It's
Warner
made by
Brothers,
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
which is why it's considered the best Lord of the Rings game because it's not garbage.
It is fucking fun, dude. And it's very lore friendly. Like if you don't know shit about Lord of the Rings, it's before the journey.
You gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn the.
You're gonna learn today. It's before the journey, so like Frodo and the dude from the Goonies.
Sean Astin.
Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, you remembered Frodo. We didn't remember the name Sam.
Everybody, that's how I know the guy. I don't know him by his real name. I know him as the Frodo
fine.
dude.
Try kill Frodo.
That's not even the same actor.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. I know Elijah Wood as Frodo.
The guy from the Goonies is not the guy from Sam. He's the guy from.
He's not the guy from
50
Sam.
First Dates and the guy from.
No, I know the guy
Things.
from the Goonies. The guy from Lord of the Rings is Sam. I know him as the guys from the Goonie and Stranger Things.
Well, don't forget Rudy.
He's not the guy from the Goonies, though. He's also
not?
from Rudy. He's not the guy from the Goonies. He's not Truffle Shuffle.
Okay.
That's not
No,
him.
that's not him.
That's not him? Okay. Well, I know he's from the fucking Stranger Things show.
Also
Yes.
Rudy.
Yes, he's also
Rudy.
from Rudy.
Yeah, he's Rudy Rudiger.
He is from Rudy, and he is from Stranger Things.
Yeah, he does. He's in the movie Stranger Things, but he's in the show Stranger Things.
He's in there one season, and he dies, and it was sad.
Oh, you spoiled it, mother.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's been
been
3 years.
I know. What do you mean the movie? No, he did make an appearance, and I think it was in season 4, which is like the newest.
No,
season,
he
right?
died.
Spoiler.
No, he
fucking
did
died.
not. 'Cause
He
we're
was in
only-
the Goonies.
No, Sean asked. We're talking about Stranger Things.
But he was in the Goonies. You
I
said he
knew-
wasn't
He
in
was
the
in the
Goonies.
I knew he was in the
He
Goonies.
was
Not
the
you,
Truffle
Goku.
Shuffle kid, though.
I didn't say he was. I just said I know him as the guy from the Goonies.
Okay, I thought you were assuming he was the fat guy.
No,
No.
wasn't the fat kid like a redhead or brown hair or some shit like that?
Something.
Yeah, he wasn't a blonde.
Yeah, he was in the Goonies, but not in that role that I would think you would assume for.
No, I wasn't assuming that because that's another kid. No, that's another dude.
He's not fat anymore.
Well, yeah, but he also didn't have.
He
blonde
also
hair.
is not an actor anymore.
He also didn't have blonde hair, so like I'm pretty sure he didn't grow up to have blonde hair.
No.
Welcome back, Pachinko.
So
Jace messed up. They're calling you out in the comments.
What? It's
This is
Pachinko.
No, Black Sonic's calling you
Oh,
out. in the
okay. Yeah. Look, I mess up a lot more than I probably should admit.
So I was right. Well, no, because I don't know him as the guy.
I wouldn't go that far because you didn't name the guy.
Spoiler
from
alert.
the Goonies.
Wait, have you seen Stranger Things?
nope.
They
Watch
play
it. It's
D&D.
really good. They do
If
play
I
D&D.
if I can get to a Netflix.
I'll give you a week off the podcast to catch up.
Can I get a week off on to catch up? I just want to sleep. I gotta watch the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Do you need a week off?
No.
No.
I don't have to. I can't drink anymore after tonight. I need this podcast.
This is how I stay sober. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really rough month. What about you, Sonic? Are you caught up with Stranger Things?
You
Are
know,
you,
we don't
are you
watch
caught
that
up with Stranger
garbage.
Things?
Yeah.
He voiced Raphael in the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle show back in 2012.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He was great. He was
Spoiler
great.
alert about Stranger Things. He does die at the end of season 2. He was killed by the Demogorgon.
What's the Stranger's Things?
Demodogs.
I have a problem with the name Demogorgon.
Demogorgon. He was killed by Doug Demodome.
Okay.
Owner of the
Dimsdale
Demodome.
Demodome.
All right.
Okay, we all got it.
The wheezing from
What
that
else?
Galorian reason? Okay.
Remember, because in season 3, that's when they have the mall, and that's when
Yeah.
the cop dude is hitting on like the lady, the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's mom.
I didn't realize this,
Um,
but the asshole, the one that everybody thinks is really attractive. What's his name?
Steve.
Steve,
No.
right? The one with the long blonde hair, curly
You're
blonde
still
hair.
talking about Stranger Things?
Oh no, that's not long blonde hair with curly. Wasn't it like brown hair?
He was the lifeguard, the one that becomes evil, but then
Oh, Billy.
Billy was Jason in the Power Rangers 2017 movie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And then he got disintegrated. He got Thanos.
And then he got Thanos.
Thanos.
Wow. What else? Oh, by the way, going back to like our original talk about like Jewish actors, we
was
also
random.
gave. No, I know.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Actually,
Jewish.
I have to look at the list. Anyway, well, no, my point is, so the Rachel Weisz, she's Jewish, of course.
Jerry
And-
Seinfeld.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him.
There was like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force. They pretty much list a shit ton of actors, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
mentioned Tom Cruise.
You
He's
got
like
the voice of Optimus Prime,
Optimus Prime himself is Jewish.
right?
Ostrich
I
Prime.
only know that because Family Guy made that reference.
Oh my god, that doesn't count though. But no, like half the cast of Friends, half the cast of Buffy.
Jesus, just naming a bunch of shit I've never seen.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I
Yeah,
never saw
half
Buffy.
like half the
I'm
cast is
calling
Jewish.
ISIS on you or something.
ISIS?
Damn.
I don't know.
ISIS?
I get confused between ICE and ISIS. They both seem like terrorist organizations.
Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal, ScarJo.
Ah, yeah.
Mysterio.
Scarlett Johansson?
She's Jewish.
Scarlett
One of us.
Johansson?
One of us.
She's Jewish.
I'm taking all the actors and actresses.
We're not taking, we're giving y'all our best peoples. Pink is Jewish. Who else? Oh, Tara Strong, who voices like everybody.
She is Jewish.
She is.
Okay,
voice of
finally somebody
everyone.
actually like.
Harrison Ford, he's Jewish.
Yeah,
Jeff
okay.
Goldblum,
Now we're
he's
naming-
Jewish.
I like how you name one person I like and then you go back to naming people I don't like.
I'm just naming people. I can't
Why
help it
don't
if you like
Why
them or
don't you like them?
Yeah. what's up
Harrison
with
Ford?
that?
I really don't have an opinion.
What about Jeff Goldblum?
Black Sonic,
No.
are you just not figuring this out?
I didn't know Scarlett Johansson was Jewish at all.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
surprised
once
me.
again, everyone's like a different
Black
flavor
Sonic, you're
of
into
Jewish.
anything that wears a skirt and has a hole.
Damn. Okay.
By the way, are you working
I'm
tonight?
shocked.
Are you
I'm
working
shocked
tonight?
by
I'm
the
hungry.
Scarlett Johansson one.
I have money.
I did not know that.
Oh, Ron Perlman's Jewish.
Oh yeah,
Ron
Hellboy.
who?
Did you know?
Ron Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Okay, now see there you go. Now you name another person. I like.
Perlman. Like,
Damn, man.
That dude is fucking cool though.
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
He voiced the teacher in Danny Phantom also.
Yeah.
He does a lot of voice
Answer.
acting things. His
Yeah.
voice is amazing.
Yep, yep.
I still can't believe the guy that played Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer was in Dragon Ball.
I didn't know that either, and I was upset
Well, no, because
when I found that out.
he's
I was literally
Piccolo.
upset.
He's
I was
Piccolo in the Dragon Ball Evolution movie. But the thing is, when he filmed the movie, he was a big fan. So he was like, they
don't
said
wanna
that
be
when they were
credited.
filming the movie,
Mhm.
when they were doing his makeup, they were gonna make him look like extra pretty. And he was like, and he told the makeup artist like, look, no,
I don't want them to know I'm in this
make
film.
me green. Like the reason why he looked somewhat like Piccolo was because he had told the makeup artist to do his makeup his way.
Mhm.
But like they can only get away with so much. So because at one point I actually had access to the trailer that they make for toy product like the companies that are gonna make the toys.
But
The
they try to make
pilot
him
the
white.
pilot trailer, and Piccolo was not green. Piccolo
Oh,
was
God.
the same skin tone as Jace.
Oh, RDJ is Jewish too.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
And
All the Avengers. This is all of them. No,
No,
not
not
all of
Chris
the
Evans.
Avengers.
Not Chris Evans, America's ass and penis, apparently.
He is no longer America's ass. He is America's penis.
So yes, Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer is Zamatsu.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is Jewish.
He's French.
He's Jewish.
Frankly, my damn, but I don't give a Frankly, my dear, I don't give a Van Damme.
He's Jewish in his family. He's Belgian, actually.
Yeah, but his French trumps all of that shit.
No, it doesn't.
It makes not in a good way.
He's a baby.
I don't like Jean-Claude Van Damme because he's French.
We still allow it.
Mexicans and the French don't get along.
That's true.
It's like cats and dogs.
It's like cats and other cats.
Come here, baby. Poppy, come here.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Cats.
Oh, Paul Rudd is Jewish.
What?
Ant-Man is Jewish?
What?
We're starting to think that you guys are the Illuminati.
That's what's up.
I think I've seen this MCU build out. It's all Jewish. Every one of them.
Except Chris Evans. Because we all saw it.
Is that why DC sucks so bad they only have like one Jewish person?
We have Ezra Miller.
Okay, two.
That's
2 out of 5.
Flash. And we also have David Mazouz from the Gotham series. He's Batman.
Gordon.
That's Fox, though. That doesn't count. They didn't know
No one
he
watched
was
shit.
Jewish. They didn't know he was Jewish when they cast him. He kept that a secret.
You say they didn't know he was Jesus?
No, I tried to say Jewish, but
good job.
Sorry, Super Jew said something and it threw off my train of thought.
Sorry.
Jewish Jesus. He's a Juices.
He's a Juices. He's Jewish, but he kept that a secret from the production team, so they cast him.
Louis C.K., Helena Bonham Carter.
Louis C.K.
Jack Black.
I think people got.
Jack Black?
Okay, I don't like Jack Black.
Why don't you like Jack Black?
You just have like a list?
Yes.
You're looking at a list, aren't you? Like, there's no way this is on top of your
I
fucking
don't like
head.
Jack Black because he plays the same fucking character in every movie.
Jack Black.
You don't understand the young people, except for Nacho Libre. That's the only one.
Oh, is that Family Guy thing? The butler.
Yeah, that I use that reference, but it's true though. God damn, he plays the same fucking character in every movie.
He does. It's called not being an actor.
And the only reason why he's fucking famous is because he was friends with Angelina Jolie.
Also, he's doing a lot of shit on TikTok and Tenacious D and all
Yeah,
that.
because nobody will fucking give him work.
Yeah.
We're not looking for a Jack Black character. We're looking for a Jonah Hill character. Do you have a Jonah Hill character?
What about Paul Walker? Is Paul Walker?
Jonah Hill is Jewish.
I know Paul
I know
Walker's
Jonah
dead,
Hill,
but is he on that list?
Jonah Hill and
Who?
Seth Rogen are
Paul
both
Walker.
Jewish. We both know
Yes.
Paul Walker's on that fucking list?
The Phoenix family. Joaquin Phoenix, River Phoenix, Rain.
Society.
What's the name of Phoenix? Jeez.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Idina Menzel.
Every actor in Hollywood
did you
is Jewish.
Did you give me an answer on that Paul Walker?
Growth of your massive Rolodex.
You know, holla back, girl.
Do the Alt F.
I just found out. I just confirmed 100% that fucking Vin Diesel is white.
Yes, he's white. He's also gay.
But they also try to no, isn't he bi?
He's gay.
I thought he was bi.
I was just waiting for Jason to go. He's gay.
He's gay.
No, but like they always try to portray him as like Hispanic, and I'm like, there's something off about him. There's something weird.
I don't think Paul Walker is Jewish. I didn't see it. When's he born?
I'm not sure.
Why does that matter?
Because the list is by when they were
He's
born.
one of my favorite actors. I just want to know. He's one of my favorite actors. I just want to
shut
know.
up and tell me when he was
Paul
born.
Walker.
Like the
Paul
Fast
Walker Jewish?
and the
Shut
Furious
up,
movies
bitch.
are not the same with him gone.
Vin Diesel's just upset. He's not the most famous bald person in his own movie.
Like the Fast and the Furious movies were about Vin Diesel and Paul Walker's characters, but after Fast 5, they strictly became about Vin Diesel being the alpha.
Because we're family.
Because we're family.
We're a family.
I don't think.
I
I don't think.
can't do
No,
the
he's not
growl.
Jewish.
He's not
Jewish. We got one.
We can't claim him.
Is Jace on that list?
I'll be surprised.
No. Nope.
It would be by blood and nothing else.
I thought you had
I'm
a
very
tattoo there.
Irish.
Your Napa thing looks like a tattoo on your arm.
I'm very white. I'm very
Half-
Irish. The
half
Irish
the
are
cat.
not Jewish.
Like half the cast of Saturday
I'm
Night Live.
very Catholic. That's what I am.
Elizabeth Banks is Jewish.
All right, well we're gonna go ahead and cut it off there. No, because
We'll
we're out of
post a
time.
list. Post a list of all the Jews.
Black
That's
Sonic,
terrible. That sounded horrible.
Black Sonic, you're on the list of people working tonight. I'm
What?
hungry.
You're
Anyways,
on duty tonight.
You're on duty tonight. Duty. Poop.
You said duty.
Duty. 69% of people that watched the debate were annoyed. The number is
Nice.
69, so everybody said
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Who the fuck just commented? Bro, is that
I like-
Canada?
I like Pachinko's comment. So many
Canada, if
Jew
you're gonna
factors.
fucking comment on the stream, do it as yourself. Don't do it as a group.
Call you out.
Are you on the list?
Is Jace on the list?
No, is Black Sonic on the list? Sure.
All right, guys. If you haven't, actually, we're gonna let you guys suggest. If you have a suggestion for a topic tomorrow, let us know in the comment section below.
Make a post.
Make
I'll
a post. Send us or send me a direct message. We're gonna go on Discord now, so if you want to join us on Discord,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
I'll be on for a bit. I don't have to be up at 3 a.m.
That's right. Jason has to be up early because I heard you left last night and then you showed back up.
I took a shower and ate a bowl of ramen, and I said, "What the fuck are y'all doing still up?"
Yeah.
And then I went to bed immediately
Because we
after.
missed you. We were all crying. Oh, Jace left. Group is falling apart.
I got on at 3 a.m, and someone was still on.
I was gonna say, what did y'all say when I left?
Thank God.
Exactly.
Now we love you.
I said that. I didn't say
Goku
anything.
doesn't love you.
I know. I didn't
I
say
know.
anything like.
Yeah, Goku's like so tired of me. He's like, why is
Oh,
this
yeah.
bitch gone?
I didn't even say anything. Nobody could fucking hear me talk last night. Stupid headphones.
Oh.
Because you were running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta
so-
go back to the gym starting tomorrow. It
I've been doing
sucks.
that twice.
The topic is Keyblade's dog.
I've been doing that since last week.
All right.
I gotta go every day.
It's just that now that it's colder, I can do it a little sooner.
All right. Discord. Let's go.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. If
Just
you haven't
as-
already, please hit the thumbs up on YouTube. If you haven't watched it on YouTube, make sure you go to YouTube right now, youtube.com/geeks5ever, and check out our podcast. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button because the way the YouTube algorithm works is it'll share the video with all of our community and future community members if we have the thumbs up, because that's how fucking YouTube works, and YouTube is fucking retarded. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitch and Facebook. If you haven't already, like us on Facebook. We are 3 followers away from 1,200, and we are 48 likes away from 1,200.
No name nerd. Code Geeks Forever.
Within the last few months, we have jumped from 800 to 1,200. Our goal is to hit 2,000 or 1,500 before the year ends. So let's go. We're on the hill. We're on the hill to 1 mil, but we'll settle for 1,500.
With a very steep hill.
All
It's a
right.
fucking
So
wall.
also, if you haven't already, make sure you check out our official sponsor at nonamenerd.com and use that coupon code Geeks5ever. Also, F in the chat for Jace, who will not be drinking for the next 30 days after midnight tonight, which is actually 2 hours and 56 minutes away.
Oh,
Fuck.
he's actually correct.
Who's our guest for Friday, Sonic?
Guest Friday will be the producer of We Rise, Mel. She will be here. She messaged me. She was wondering, she was kind of concerned about asking me. She was asking, so is there anything I need to prepare for? I was like, nah, just chill, relax, drink a beer, because Goku's going to be doing that, so you're going to be fine. And she's like, all right,
I got to
cool.
do it for 2 people.
Yeah,
Drinking
there
for
you go.
2.
I'm drinking for 2 now.
Drinking for 2.
I'm gonna be so hydrated.
like, if we're not here tomorrow or Friday, we died.
F in the chat.
F in the chat. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yes. So I was gonna say, Keyblade Sonic, take it away with our guest for Friday. But then people
just
interrupted me.
He just did.
quiet.
Don't forget, on Friday, Crash Bandicoot 4 comes out. October 30th, Angry Video Game Nerds 1 and 2 will come out on the Switch and Steam. And don't forget that this this holiday season, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World will also be re-released on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch.
And the PS5 and Xbox
I don't know
Series
why you're
X
doing
in
the Vin
November.
Diesel pose, but I am King Mexico, and I'm telling you to stay classy, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, Felicia's. Keep us for dominance.